we are about to dive into Planet Remix. And as we get ready to get into the cipher, I do want to let you know that it is Planet Remix, and a lot of times we cover adult content. So at this time, if you have anyone who's a minor, I would suggest that you put your headset on or get yourself in a place where you can enjoy your time on Planet Remix. But until then, put the babies out, do what you need to do so we can be responsible while knowing our magic. This show, this information, we dive into a lot of things that are adult content. And so therefore, if you are a minor, I want you to stop what you're doing right now, and I definitely want you to get your parent or your guardian's consent before diving into the remix. Well, enjoy. Enjoy the share. Yeah, and keep knowing your magic. We just gotta be responsible while growing up on planet Earth. Greetings everyone. Hi, it's me, Ms.Blue, the Oracle. Now, as you know, we are about to dive into Planet Remix. And as we get ready to get into the cipher, I do want to let you know that it is Planet Remix, and a lot of times we cover adult content. So at this time, if you have anyone who's a minor, I would suggest that you put your headset on or get yourself in a place where you can enjoy your time on Planet Remix. But until then, put the babies out, do what you need to do so we can be responsible while knowing our magic. This show, this information, we dive into a lot of things that are adult content. And so therefore, if you are a minor, I want you to stop what you're doing right now, and I definitely want you to get your parent or your guardian's consent before diving into the remix. Well, enjoy. Enjoy the share. Yeah, and keep knowing your magic. We just gotta be responsible while growing up on planet Earth. Greetings everyone.
Start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions.
It appears that the host has already dialed into this show. Only one.
Peace and greetings, soul family. Welcome, 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 welcome on into Planet Remix Radio. I am Ms.Blue, the Oracle, and you are live on the remix. Wow, what a week! Peace and greetings. How are we all doing? How are we all feeling? Wow, 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 wow. So, listen, you all know what time it is. You know what time it is. So we're gonna get things set up, and we're gonna get them set up so we can hear nice and clear. I want to make sure, especially those of you who are on the phone lines, that you are able to hear as well too. So yeah, it's gonna take just a minute. So I want to make sure that we get everything set up. It has been a wild, wild week. A
Start your show
beautiful,
now. Press 1.
wild
To hear
week.
important
Mm-hmm.
instructions, press
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are
Yeah, yeah,
reconnecting you
yeah.
now.
You're reconnecting me now. So, what about now? Can you all hear me? Can you hear me on the phone lines? Let me know if all systems are go. If we are a go. What's up, soul family? Oh my goodness. Look at all of you guys. Wow, I can see you now. So I just want to make sure that all systems are a go. Okay, let's go. So we're going to do this. We're going to play the PSA again. We're going to do that really, really quick. And then, listen, we got some things that we're going to talk about, but this is literally a energy check-in show. And I want you all to check in. Definitely, if you have some questions, I'm going to be doing some live readings talking about this energy that's here. You know, we are coming up, we are in the month of February. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We are already in the month of February. And of course, Valentine's Day is coming up. A lot of emails got about Valentine's Day, and we're going to talk about that as well, also. So, want to make sure. So, you guys can you hear on the phone lines? You're good on the phone lines, and you're good in the blue room. So, let's do the PSA one more time. One more time for the one time. Oh, welcome on in. Greetings, everyone. Hi, it's me, Ms.Blue, the Oracle. Now, as you know, we are about to dive into Planet Remix. And as we get ready to get into the cipher, I do want to let you know that it is Planet Remix, and a lot of times we cover adult content. So at this time, if you have anyone who's a minor, I would suggest that you put your headset on or get yourself in a place where you can enjoy your time on Planet Remix. But until then, put the babies out, do what you need to do so we can be responsible while knowing our magic. This show, this information, we dive into a lot of things that are adult content. And so therefore, if you are a minor, I want you to stop what you're doing right now, and I definitely want you to get your parent or your guardian's consent before diving into the remix. Well, enjoy. Enjoy the share. Yeah, and keep knowing your magic. We just gotta be responsible while growing up on planet Earth. What the 4377? So, let me just get this straight. We only can hear if I'm not talking, you only can hear me on the phone lines, but you can't hear anything else? Is this correct? Oh no. Okay. Um well, listen. I don't know what else to do. Like literally this system has a mind of its own. Um and I'm checking to make sure allow. Like literally I am allowing for everything. Like really.
if I tell it it can do anything else, I'm allowing for everything. So that's okay. So we're going to play some music cuz I need to get the vibe right. We need to get our vibes right, and then I'm going to come back on and talk. So if you're on the phone lines, no worries, right? No worries. Um no worries at all. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, no worries. Okay, well, I appreciate all of the messages. So I love it, and thank you so much, Priestess Erica, and everyone in the blue room. But I want you all to check this beat out because it really speaks to the energy that's on the planet right now. Now, I know if you're on the phone lines, you're not going to be able to hear this, and that's okay. Because you can always come back and download, 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 and you'll be able to hear it from there. So here we go.
Attention all secret agents, this is an emergency broadcast from the headquarters. Please listen, we have agents missing.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow. Just what we needed to get us into the flow. And by the way, I want to give a big shout out. I can't reveal the source as of yet, but don't worry, it is coming. But I do want to let you know the name of that track. It is a producer that is a big, big soul family part of Planet Remix. But I can't reveal who it is as of yet, not yet. But that particular beat is called Bond, as in James Bond is black. Yeah, yeah. So I'm sure you'll be hearing it again, but I did get permission to use it. These were beats created for us. But peace and greetings, soul family. What's good? I want you to know I'm going to come to the chat room I'm not looking in there right now. I'm still trying to get the settings fixed over here, best I can, to make sure that everything is everything is copacetic. Everything is working as it should. And making sure that sound is available on the phone lines. Now, I want to do this really quick. I want to give out the call-in number. Um, I want to give out the call-in number. 515-605-9794 is the number to call, and that is going to get you locked in to Planet Remix. Now, our international callers that are out there, if you want to call in, it's a couple of ways that you can actually do that. Actually do that. One of the ways that you can actually do that is to go to blogtalkradio.com/the remix, all one word. And if you go there, you'll be able to see the direct connect. And the direct connect will ensure you that you are connected. You are connected. You are actually connected to Planet Remix. And you can do that via the internet. Now, you're also always welcome to join us in the Blue Room, in the world famous Blue Room. And so I'm going to give you those cosmic directions so you can find your way on over, and you can join us in the Blue Room. And to join us in the Blue Room, you simply just need to come over to YouTube. And once you get to YouTube, you're going to type in Blue, Blue, that's me, and then Raz, Ras, and then Berry, Berry, that's me as well. And that is going to get you locked in. Trust and believe. Planet Remix Soul Family is in the building. They are sure to make you feel welcome and right at home. Yeah. So peace and greetings, everybody. I'm not going to take up a lot of time talking in the beginning, but I wanted to come on tonight and Friday night. Tonight is a great night for us to kick this energy off, because I know you guys are feeling it. I've been receiving your emails, receiving your phone calls, and so much is happening on the planet and around the world. And so I wanted to make sure that we all got together in this very, very sacred space so we could connect, ground our energy, and dive in deeper and get some understanding. It seems like, I don't know about you guys, it seems like we just left the full moon. But the truth be told, we are really on the heels of coming up to the new moon. And this just isn't any new moon. This is a super moon. We got a lot of super energy going on. A lot of superhero energy going on, not only in the atmosphere, but here on the earth plane. And we're going to talk about that because many of you right now are carrying that star seed marker of the superhero. And I'll explain what I mean by that in just a little bit. But I do want to check in with each and every single one of you. How are you feeling? And if you haven't taken time today, take time to check in and see how are you honestly feeling. And then here's the other question. Can you tell that the energy is speeding up? That things are getting faster. The energy is moving quicker. Can you feel that? Can you feel that things are speeding up? Because we are definitely moving at a high rate of speed. Now, I want to welcome you on in to the cipher. If this is your very first time joining us here on Planet Remix, I want to welcome you and good morning, good night, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. I just want to welcome you on in. And then I also want to invite you that as we're getting ready to get started, if you know someone who knows someone who knows someone, you can let them know that we are live. We are definitely live. And one of the ways that we can actually do that is by hitting the like button, especially while the show is live. And this is really going to send out a message so our soul family can find us, as well as let YouTube know that listen, we drop in serious gems over here, and it's nothing but high vibes. Nothing but high vibes. Yeah. So definitely I want to do that, but I want to welcome you all in. Yeah, we have a pretty busy week that's coming up, and I really wanted us to touch in so that everybody can really have themselves in perfect alignment for it, which I know you all are doing the work. I want to give some shots out. First of all, shots out to everyone on the phone lines. Lots of listeners on the phone lines. Want to welcome you all in, listening in from the phone lines. And also, I want to welcome you all listening in the Blue Room. We actually, Planet Remix, when I say we, I'm talking about us. We were trending this week, and let me pull up the countries. Let me see if I can pull up these countries here where we were trending. Trending in Great Britain. Actually, we are trending in Great Britain, South Korea, trending in South Korea, meaning we are in the top sort of 1% of podcasts that people are listening to, downloading. The other country is in the Netherlands. We are trending in the Netherlands under spirituality in the Netherlands. Malaysia, trending in Malaysia. Really, really interesting. And also the Czech Republic. We are trending in the category of spirituality in the Czech Republic. Cambodia, we are trending as well. And yeah, of course, and the West Indies, in the West Indies and the Middle East. Very, very interesting. Now, we still have all of our other countries that are listening from all over the world, but I actually receive a report and they will tell us when we are in like the top percentile of trending. And even in Cambodia, like we're one of the top 10 podcasts that's listened to all across Cambodia and in Czechoslovakia. And we were even trending the week before last in Russia. Imagine that. So know that whenever you come on this platform, we are truly a soul group, and our soul group reach far beyond this earth plane. We know that, but it definitely covers everything that's on planet Earth. And so many of you can be a testament of that as well. Whether you've been a part of Planet Remix for a short time or you've been with me this whole entire time. So I think this is a perfect time for you guys to, as we do one of the favorite things that I want to do. Mr. Dante said we be saying hello for like 20 minutes in the Blue Room. I know, but where else can you go and get this? Like there used to be a show, and some of you are a little too young for this show, but those of you who know, it used to be a show, and my parents every now and again would watch it. I don't even think they really watched it, but the television would be on and we would hear the show. I was still a young child, but it was the show Cheers. And they would sing that song, "You Want to Go Where Everybody Knows Your Name." Think about it. Don't we want to be in places where people know our name? Don't you want to go where people think and you have some things in common with the people that is around you, like how good is that? You know? Now, don't get me wrong, your girl is always up for walking in the building and nobody knows me. By the way, I'm going to switch subjects real quick because I got to tell y'all something. While I was standing in line tonight, I met the sweetest couple. They were elders. Let me say that. They were elder white couple. And first, the gentleman commented me on how good I smelt. He said he could smell what I had on, and it smelled so good. And I told him thank you. And then his wife turned to me and she said, "Oh, you're so beautiful." And I thought, wow. I just smiled at my spirit guides. I was like, "Oh, you you just want me to feel good today." So I thank you for that. I'm in the place of receiving, because normally I'd go into this big shenanigan. But anyway, we struck up a conversation. And when I tell you, never discount anybody. Never. Never do that. Never judge. You know how we were taught, never judge a book by its cover. Because I had one of the most fascinating, interesting conversation with this couple while I was standing in line. And the gentleman was telling me that he was an engineer. And he was an engineer and he worked at a water plant. And that he had retired. And his wife told me she was an engineer as well. And she worked there too. And I thought, wow. What does that job entailed? And so, they went in to tell me all the places they had traveled and all the different projects they had worked on. But that wasn't even the good part. All of a sudden, as we're standing in line and they're telling me about their children and their grandchildren and, just having a conversation because the line was so long, literally, I was about to walk out and go somewhere else. But I stood there because of them, because they could recognize my frequency, my energy, and I could recognize theirs. It seen and went past everything in the physical. Now, that was just the start of the conversation, but it went so past that. When you're meeting soul family, I don't care what their background is. I don't care what culture they come from. I don't even care what language they speak. You know it. It's instinctive. It's intuitive. And so we kept talking and talking. And all of a sudden, the gentleman leaned over. And he said, "You know what?" I said, "What?" He said, "Now, I don't want you to slap me when I tell you this." And his wife started laughing and she said, "Don't do it. Don't do it." And he said, "No, I feel like I have to do it. Something's telling me I better do it." So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm going to stay grounded and I'm going to stay open, right? And spirit is just testing me. So I'm going to stay grounded. I'm going to stay open and I'm going to hold my hand open. So he leans in and he said, "Guess what?" So I whisper back, "What?" He said, "Michael Jackson is still alive." You can't make this up. I said, "Oh." He says, No. Listen, Michael Jackson is still alive." So his wife says, "Sweetie, don't pay him no attention. Don't pay him any attention. I just told him not to do it." And he just couldn't help himself. I could tell whenever he get that look on his face, he's about to do it. I said, well, how long have you known that Michael Jackson is still alive? He said, I remember the day. I know exactly where I was. I was in my office. The television came on. I had the television on. The news interrupted. And I stood there. I got up out of my desk. I looked at that television screen when they said Michael Jackson, they believe, has passed away. He said, and I stood there. I closed my door and I just stared at that television. He said, and what did I see? He said, when the ambulance came through this little tunnel thing to pick him up, and they said they were picking up his body when they were leaving his condo. He said, and right when they opened that door, I seen Michael slip by the ambulance and walk the other way. I said, wow. He said, this ain't, he said, my family thinks I'm crazy. His wife said he's been saying that since the day Michael Jackson passed away. He said to the point where his grandkids was testing him because they thought maybe granddad, now that he's retired, he's into conspiracy theories. So they started asking him, Granddad, do you believe that 9/11 happened? He said, yeah. They started asking him these quote unquote things that they believe are conspiracy theory. And just to make sure that he was grounded and this wasn't something that someone put in his head, because they was a little concerned that he had never let this thought go. And his wife said, anytime any person starts to talk to him, he don't talk about his life. He don't talk about me. He don't talk about his kids. He don't talk about the grandkids. He's going to let you know Michael Jackson is still alive. And I told him, you know what? He said, what? I said, I believe you. He said, thank you. And when I tell you the sigh of relief, his whole shoulders dropped. He closed his eyes for a moment, took his fists and just kind of went, like, yes. Like he really needed that validation. So here's the thing. I really believe he did see Michael Jackson. I really do. But not in the physical. He's seen his spirit, and he could see spirits. I know he can. He could see spirits. I know he could. So I told him, he said, thank you so much for letting me share that with you. I said, yeah. I said, I do really, really believe that. That you did see him, whether it was in spirit or whether you seen him physically. He's seen him. He's seen him. I wanted to share that because that happened tonight, and I thought it was the cutest story in the whole world. And, we were just standing there in line having this conversation and just people. But in the midst of that, we know that there's a whole lot of other things that are going on in the world, probably in their lives and in my life as well. But sometimes we need to remember how important it is to connect, to give a smile, to be present in the moment, with other beings, Because the truth of the matter is, all of us are spirits. You're a spirit. I'm a spirit. Michael Jackson's a spirit. We're all spirits. Most of us here tonight are spirits in a physical body. There really is no difference between the spirit world and our world. And more people are becoming aware of that. This is about them raising their awareness. It's about them raising their frequency. And it makes the world a much less scarier place. And it opens us up to endless possibilities of what we can do in our own lives and what we can do while we're here on the earth plane. So I wanted to share that. I thought that was so amazing. I thought that was so incredible. Yeah. It was so incredible just to have that conversation and for him to feel that comfortable to be able to share those conversations. The first thing I want us to do as we get started, I do want us to take this moment and to send some blessings and some ashes and some amens and whatever else that we would love to share for our ancestors and loved ones who are still amongst us but are in spirit. And we can send them some love. And some ashes and some blessings. Yeah. Definitely want to take the time to do that. Wow. Welcome on in. Lola Falana is here. Joyce is in the building. Kelly B is here. Purple Dove is in the house. By the way, Purple Dove in the building makes me think of Prince in the building. I told you all about that amazing channel that Goddess Rainwater got for Prince. And then I got a message from Prince, and then we got extra confirmation online talking with each other. Prince has been coming through for the last couple of weeks in a very big way. And here's the deal. Prince and Michael Jackson hanging out together. Listen, together. Prince and Michael Jackson, just an amazing thing, because there is going to be some very, very powerful, radical rhythms and changes coming in music. We're going to get another explosion. You thought the Renaissance just got kicked off. We're just getting started. By the way, shouts out to Beyonce and the Grammys and everyone at the Grammys. Shouts out to what's our sister's name? Let me get her. She won the EGOT award. Shouts out to Viola Davis. She won the EGOT award, which is one of the highest awards you could ever get. And guess what? She just gave me such a burst of inspiration because her EGOT award came as a result of her doing her audio book. Shut the front door. It came as a result of her doing her audio book. I kind of had one of those moments when she said that. I said, she got an EGOT for her audio book. And of course, if you don't know what an EGOT is, it's when you get a Grammy, when you get an Oscar, when you get all of these awards, and it's the epitome. It's the highest award that you can receive in honor. And I think it's a good thing. We all want to be honored for our work. Everyone does. And even though it's not something that we seek out necessarily, but we want to be recognized for the work that we're putting out. Hence the reason why we say give people their flowers now, while they're alive, while they're still in the physical bodies. Give it to them now, where their conscious mind. Hugo said he 4 away from an EGOT. Me too, Hugo. Hugo. I'm telling you, it gave me so much hope when I said she got an EGOT for her audiobook. And those of you who don't know, I am a published author, but my very first book is an audiobook, the Know Your Magic audiobook. I can't get over that. You're 4 away. I know that's right. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so lots to celebrate, as well as lots to show love to, show gratitude to. You know, gratitude is going to be very big, and I really want us to get into our practices. You have to. If you're living without a practice, without a ritual, without a morning ritual, without a practice, hold on to the wave. The wave, it's going to be a big wave. We're going to need that, especially for this energy of this week coming up. And I don't want to put, no downers on any of the energy, but the 14th, 15th, even the 16th, it's going to be a lot of activity. I want you to think of this. Imagine if someone told you, I want you to come to my house. And as you open the door, I need you to be very careful because 2 things is going on. It's a lot of water dripping around, and there's electrical loose wires in the building. And I need you to walk through that while you're coming in. Don't step on the electrical wire. And make sure when you're dipping in the water, it's not too deep and the electricity is not flowing through it. And that's how I want you to understand how this week, this energy is coming up. And unfortunately, it's going to be that way on the 14th. Mars and a lot of conjunctions is happening. But I don't want you to understand, even if we don't talk astrology here for this moment, I'm going to tell you what that means for you. Your whole entire nervous system is going to be lit up. So that means that things are going to be touchy-feely. Touchy-feely. If anyone has ever been around a baby, think about when your children were young and you lay them down to go to sleep, but you know they're not quite asleep. And any loud noise, any laughter, any sudden movements, any shift in the temperature, even the blankie going on their back, they're going to lift their head up and let you know, oh, I'm not asleep. Trust me, my children did that to me. So that's the same way this energy is going to be. This way. Now, for those of us who know and for those of us who do the work, not only are we going to be committed to keeping ourselves in a very neutral zone, but we're going to make sure we don't kind of push the button. You know that song, Push the Button? This is not the week to be going around pushing buttons. I promise you. It will not go the way you think. It's not, nor should we. because we have a lot of things. Our nervous system is activated, it's trying to cause activation. And the difference is, are we going up the elevator or are we coming down? I don't know about you. I don't know about you in your elevator. I don't know about you in your temple. I don't know about you and your consciousness. But I'm going up, making a conscious decision to go up. So we're getting a massive sort of integration, activation, if you choose, because it's always your choice, in our nervous system. In our nervous system. So if you've been feeling a little antsy, a little off, a little, a little unsure of yourself, give yourself grace, give yourself space, and recognize that it's in the air. That's right. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Y'all know what it is. So, I just want to put that out. Have some fun. Be your loving self. This upgrade personally, energetically, and we'll know because all of the callers tonight, my guides have already told me is going to speak to all of this energy. And so we're going to get some understanding through these readings tonight. God's angel said, Ms.Blue, I have been tested this week, I swear. Listen, we can all sing, I swear. Yeah, I've been tested too. I thought I was going to have to play my song, Don't Push Me, because I'm close to the edge. But I realized, you know what? Number one, I don't take myself that serious. So I surely ain't getting ready to give you any of my good, juicy stuff. I'm not giving up my energy to that. Don't give your good, juicy stuff up to that. That's good, juicy stuff. You know? You don't give that away. You don't just, let somebody come and take that from you. You know? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Yeah, don't let your lower you come out because that's what people want. Sometimes people want our attention so bad, they will do anything. And, quite frankly, we get it. We get it. But yeah, let's have some fun. I got to do some shots out. I definitely got to do this. I want to ring the bell for Self-Invested and everyone in the Self-Invested workshop. Stand up, soul family. Self-Invested in the building. Wednesday night class. Oh my goodness. We had a blast. We got the astrology class coming up on Saturday. So looking forward to it because it's a lot of things that we're going to take a look at. America is in what we call the Pluto return. A lot of that energy is going to get activated. And we have some transits that are coming up that we haven't seen for a long time. Like last time we seen it, the World War II was going on. What else was happening in the world? Like, it's a whole lot of things going on. And let me say, happy Black History Month. And I say that to all of those who are not from the African diaspora, which I don't know who that would be, but I'm sure it's some beings on the planet that are not. I mean, somehow we're all connected. You get the point. But happy Black History Month. It's a great opportunity for you to reach out to your soul brothers and sisters in the African diaspora and say some kind words, do some kind things, educate yourself. And we should be doing this for all of us, really all the time. If you have a friend that really have a different experience while growing up on planet Earth, don't just be about your business. Make sure that you're seeking some understanding of them as they're seeking understanding for you. And that requires nothing but having a authentic friendship where you are concerned about how they're doing, how they're feeling, and what their day-to-day life is like and things they wish to share with you as you share with them. Mhm. Mhm. Listen. Listen. Trying to be in two places at one time. Do me a favor. Let's get those likes up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I definitely want to invite you to do that. Kicking it in the kitchen with Queenie. I want to give you some big shots out. Yeah. I want to give you a big shout out because Queenie, listen, for those of us, which I don't think it's anybody here that can say, maybe not me. If you want to get that body right, when I say body right, I'm talking about that energetic body from the inside out. Queenie is doing her juicing and she is sharing her journey, and she is also inviting you to join her on her magnificent journey. And she's not just talking about it. She got receipts. You know how sometimes you look at somebody and they just got their body and everything together and you like, where the before and after? How did you get here? You know? Or it was so long ago they can't remember, you know? But Queenie's in the midst of it. And I think those are some of the best journeys to go along with. Yes, Sheila, you can totally be inspired because she's doing it with you, right there with you, and sharing it every step of the way. So if you are not connected with Kicking It in the Kitchen with Queenie, and you want to get into juicing, or you really want to see what that looks like, because sometimes, let's face it, we want to see what it looks like. Yeah, you can tell me how to do it, but show me what it look like. What does it look like to juice for 100 days? What does that look like? Like, not before and after. I want to know the deep down dirty secrets, what it looked like. And Queenie gives you that. Queenie gonna let you know. She gonna let you know, and you will get an insight to be able to go along with her journey. And I just think it's so incredible. It's so amazing. And congratulations again, Queenie, because she's going for another round again. And right now, health is a big thing on planet Earth. Did we all know that? I know I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to get it together. I am. Random brand. It looks like that alien in your window. I can't with y'all. I can't. But yes, you definitely want to do that. You definitely want to do that. You do. Queenie's one to connect with. And also our brother Jonathan, Alternative Health, and his journey. And if you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, I don't know if he's in the building tonight. But yeah, he talked about his journey with spirituality and with health, because him and his brother does an amazing channel as well, which Queenie was a guest on their show as well too. So amazing. Want you guys to do that, to definitely do that as well. But welcome on in. Yes, I did say ring, 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 ring. Let me ring it. Let me ring my bell. By the way, did y'all know Donna Summers, that wasn't her real name? Fun fact. But anywho, self-invested, we love you. So glad to have you guys there. Divine Priestess in the building. Want to give you a shout out and to everyone in the Blue Room. Everyone. And did y'all tell me where you were from? Yeah, let's do some shots out in the Blue Room. But we're going to go to the phone lines. We're going to listen to another beat here. And then there's Johnny Jupiter. There he is. He said, I'm here, Miss Blue. I usually stay quiet. Well, that's an amazing brother there. We are actually going to be I have some exciting shows coming up for you guys. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it because truth be told, we still got to dive into that book, Journey. Journey. We still got to dive into the book club. If you guys notice, I took the book club thing down. Like you can't download the book club. That means if you haven't read chapters 1 through 3, you need to get to reading because we're going to be wrapping that up here pretty soon. We're going to be wrapping that up pretty soon. Someone came in the building, Candace talking about Philadelphia, PA, go Eagles. That's right, go Eagles. We going to the whoop whoop. We going to the Super Bowl. That's coming up too. It's going to be so good. South Carolina in the building, Philadelphia in the building, Oklahoma City is in the house. We got Inglewood, California in the building. Good to see you. South Carolina is here. Dallas by way of Denver in the house. Oh, baby, it's cold outside. Let's see. We have Chicago in the house. I seen a show today when I was in the salon. What is it called? It's on HBO about Chicago. Pretty funny and interesting. Buckeye, Arizona is in the building. New Jersey is here. Maryland is here. Canada. Priestess Donna Lee is in the house. Big Dallas in the house. Tashay from Dallas. Karmic Evolution. Oh my goodness. From Manchester, UK. The UK is in the building. Louisiana is in the building, always representing. Toledo, Ohio in the house. I think I said it right. Nashville, Tennessee. Tennessee is here. Vegas is in the building. What shows is going on in Vegas? I feel like I need a Vegas trip. We got, is it Haiti? Haiti in the house. Haiti is in the building. Welcome on in. Jacksonville, Florida in the house. The ATL is representing. Texas in the building. More Texas. Hinesville, Georgia in the building. Can tell you some stories about that place. In the building. Wiz Kelly said, please come out to Vegas is one of my spots. Are you kidding me? Listen. Don't threaten me with a good time. I love Vegas. I do. It's not the same, but I love it. Oh, the Bay is in the house. Not Mandolin Bay, but the Bay Area is in the house. Mr. Dante. And Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, my goodness. Montgomery, Alabama in the building. Talk about it. Talk about it. Got family there, too. Wow. We just got a nice, beautiful house. Did I say Jamaica? There we go, Griffin. Kingston, not just any place in Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica is in the building. Oakland is in the house. Welcome on in. So, are we ready to go to the phone lines? We're going to listen to some music. I want to say thank you to everyone who's been commenting on the show, passing it on to your friends, your families, people you know in the neighborhood. And they have been reaching out and joining and connecting, and it's such a beautiful thing. I'm so grateful for each one. Yeah, what go on, Griffin? What go on? Coast to coast. That's right. We are definitely coast to coast. We have some visitors in the house as well, too. So I want to welcome them into Planet Remix. And we're going to listen to this and then we're going to hop on those phone lines. So be ready. Let's see what we listen to. We listened to Bond is Black, but I got something for you. And this track is called Virgo Rules Mercury. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get them to do an open casting call for Planet Remix. I know. I know you guys would love it. And I apologize to those of you on the phone lines who can't hear. You know, I just don't know what's really going on with that. Actually, let me take that back. I do. However, it's not something we're going to do anything about at this time. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me now on the phone lines and you can also hear me in the blue room. Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Yeah, I know. Brittany vibes. I think Brittany is in the building or she may be on the phone lines. I hung up and called back in and you were able to hear. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness, Danica. Wow. So I'm clicking and clicking and clicking. and it's working. All right, so we're going to go to the phone lines. That's what we're going to do. That makes me smile. We're going to go to the phone lines. Can someone send me beats? They absolutely can. Just if you send me beats, I because trust me, people send me beats and I love it. You guys can send me beats, you can send me music, you can do all of that. Eventually we will definitely do that. And I have quite a few producers that it sounds funny saying this, that want to work with me and I love it. I'm so here for it. So yes, do that. Okay, so we're going to go to the phone lines, everyone. Let's go to the caller. Let's go to the caller calling in from area code 9014. 9014, you're live on Planet Remix. 90.
Hello,
Hello, greetings. Who's on the line?
I'm Renisha.
Okay, Anisha, are
I'm
you?
coming outside because my twins are still up. It's Renisha. Sorry.
Okay, Ranisha. Ranisha. That's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
This your first time calling in, Ranisha?
Yes, to be on the line. I listen, but I've never called in.
Oh, wow. How special of a night. How special of a night. Yeah. Is it cutting in and out? Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I think I know what it is. They want to make sure they hear you loud and clear. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if we can make sure that you all can hear. Hear good. Hear good. Can y'all hear now?
Okay.
All right. Okay. So how can I help?
Really wanted to know about my spirit guides, how many I have, and any messages that they have for me right now.
Total number of spirit guides you have with you are 4. You have 4 spirit guides that are currently with you at this time. And out of these 4 spirit guides, one of your spirit guides, you know, the message they're really trying to help you with right now is reestablishing yourself. You know, you've had sort of a very rough, I want to say 18, 19 months, which was that a year and a couple of months, like your life has kind of gone from this to that. And your spirit guides are here to help you build a solid foundation. By the way, I see an envelope with an envelope. I see an envelope with something in it. I feel like you're going to have some money coming to you, like there's something you're waiting on to get settled or to get cleared. And you're going to have some money coming to you, and that's really going to help you out a lot. But one of the things I want you to do is I need you to really, really get yourself disciplined and start writing down the things you need to take care of. You have a lot of loose ends and things that you're avoiding. And I don't want you to run from it. I want you to face it head on. And I want you to take accountability for it and just be honest where you are, but honor those commitments. And it's going to pay off in a very, very big way for you.
Most definitely. I feel that.
Yes, ma'am. All
Thank
right.
you so much.
You're so welcome. Well, thank you for calling in. Hold the line.
Have a good night.
You too. All right, let's go to the next caller. Calling in from area code 6177. 6177, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. 6177. Going once. Going twice. Gone. Let's go to the next caller. By the way, Goddess Rainwater is in the building. I seen her come across that feed and I didn't even get a chance. Want to send her so much love. She has some amazing things happening with her Patreon account and even with all of her workshops and magic that she's doing. So I want to send her so much love as well too. Let's go to 8328. 8328. You're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
It's Ashley. It's
Hey,
Ashley from Houston. Hey, Ms.Blue.
Hello,
Hey,
how are
Remix
you?
family. Oh, Ms.Blue, I am all kinds of great things. Oh my goodness. Life is. I'm just grateful. I have a really great mechanic for my car.
Hey.
Been able to take care of business. I have a
Yes.
place to stay. I don't have to pay rent. My friends, my family is great.
Yeah.
And then I also have like a surprise. Somebody from my past that I really, 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 really am into, and we're kind of talking again, and I'm taking it easy.
Hey.
And we're having fun,
Yes.
and we're having fun, and that's just kind of what we're doing, and it's in our own little unique way. And I'm a little nervous, a lot nervous, but I'm still good,
Yes.
and I'm grounded, and I'm following my intuition, and I'm okay.
Well, that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Beautiful.
Yes. So that was literally my question, because I was just making sure I wasn't just falling off. I was not falling off the deep end, but I'm trusting myself, and he feels like I can still trust him, and that we've grown, and there's curiosities we still have with each other, and he's being honest with me. He ain't trying to make me look foolish. So I think I'm okay. I'm just okay. I have no complaints. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi.
Yes. Well, I am excited for you. I am excited for you. I truly am.
Yes. Just how everything just kind of, my path has been cleared to certain ways, and my energy's been cleared, and I've healed a lot. And just kind of like just taking it one day at a time, and
Yes.
and not worrying, and that intuition part, and not going so fast, and just like taking a step. I hit somebody yesterday, and I was really nervous about it, but it ended up turning out. It ended up getting them hooked up with my mechanic, and they're gonna work out a deal. And I'm kind of like helping out a kid who's 2 states away from his mom in college and getting in accidents, and they just need some help. But it's just like you said with your conversation, that you never know how you end up crossing paths with people, and
That's right.
just what you can do just a little bit to help, and
That's
just help bring people
together
to light for yourself as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, I love it. And if you came on to share that with us, thank you. And I love it.
That's it. Yes.
Oh,
love you too, Ms.Blue.
Love you.
Love
and
you
that
guys.
is amazing. Please keep listening to your intuition. Have fun, but listen to your intuition. Do not discount it for 1 second.
Yes.
All right. Peace and
Most
love.
definitely. Okay. Thanks.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And what a beautiful time. Let's go to 6267. 6267, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Yay. Greetings, Miss Blue. Hi, it's Roz from Los Angeles.
Okay, greetings to you, Roz from Los Angeles. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I love it.
You were saying something about the energies, and so I'm very much doing my darting and navigating. It's been a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious to see what message might be there from my spirit guides.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And just so you guys know, when I'm talking to you, whether I say it or not, that's who I'm receiving it from. The divine, your spirit guides, the ancestors, the whole kit and boodle. Let's
Okay.
see. Your spirit guides are, well, interesting enough, they're walking in front of you and they're holding hands. Almost like being in a parade. And they're walking before you. And whenever I see this sort of formation of spirit guides and they're walking in front of the person, it is there for them to really remind you. It's sort of a reminder that you have to have faith. And then that faith must have action. And so it's the spirit guides kind of very loving way of nudging you to have faith first and then take action. Because often what we like to do is take action and then have faith that the action is going to turn out like we're having faith in. And that is the wrong order. We have to have faith first and then take action. And that's important because faith has a very unique connection with intuition and what's really in our hearts. And so if we have something and we just find it very difficult to hold on to faith, then we know we are out of alignment with our intuition. But it's so easy to get back into that alignment. So whether it's God, the universe, the divine, the most high, your higher self, whatever you call it, that is the place that you go and make sure that connection is there. And then faith will come and then you can take action. You'll know when to take action. And so your spirit guides that are there with you, they are walking with you, they are holding hands with you, and really, really supporting you and having faith. And then taking action when you feel it's time for you to move. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Always good to talk to you, Roz. And congratulations to you because I see that's in order. You just got to have faith. You just got to have faith.
Amen and ashe.
Yeah.
Amen and ashe.
Yeah. I love to hear you say that. That is so beautiful. Yeah. Well, thank you, Roz. Thanks so much for calling in. Oh, I didn't tell you. Total number of spirit guides, 7. Just like the universal year that we're in. You said what now?
I don't know why that made me chuckle, but it did. That's great.
It's a beautiful number. It's a very spiritual number. It's a very inward number. It's very intuitive. 7, that's the lightning rod. It's the way that we bring heaven down to earth, So keep trusting yourself, listening to your intuition, and really being that reflection because the universe is a mirror. So anytime that we look and think about the universe, know that we're looking in the mirror. Whatever you're sending out, whatever you're putting out, whatever intention you're putting out, that is what you're going to get back. And that's such a beautiful thing. So thank you for calling in.
Grateful. Thank you. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Hold the line. Oh, what beautiful calls we have tonight. Let's go to the next caller. Calling in from area code 6318. 6318, you're live on Planet
Yay.
Remix.
Hey, Ms.Blue.
Hello, greetings. Who's on the line?
This is Brenda calling from Long Island, New York.
Hey, Brenda. Brenda, you laying down again?
I am. I am.
That's fine. Don't get up on our occasion. We're not going to stay long.
Okay. Yes. I'm resting. I'm in rest mode. Yes.
Oh, I love it. So how can I help, Brenda?
So I had 2 questions. So the first one was if I had any new ancestors around me, and what they have to say about everything that I'm experiencing right now with school. And then the next is a body scan, since I'm in rest mode. Those are my questions.
You want a body scan because you're resting?
Well, I want a body scan because I know that I need to take care of my body.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. That's fair. No, I just wanted to, don't say no more. Say no more.
Okay.
Let's take a look. Any new ancestors around you? If we can count a cat.
A cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see a cat. And
there's a lot of cats around the house.
Well, one of them is in the ancestor realm. So,
okay.
I feel like this cat had a real strong connection with you, almost like they considered themselves to be your cat. When it comes to new ancestors, I don't see anyone coming forward that is a new ancestor. I do see a woman that is kind of standing off to the side, look like she could be an aunt or older cousin, but much older. But I think she's over there just because of her school of thought. But she definitely still checks in on you. Definitely, for sure.
Okay.
Ancestors are there loving you, supporting you. That is still around you. Let me ask you a question. Is your mother still with us, please?
Mm-hmm. She is, yeah.
When was the last time you talked to your mom?
Today.
How's she doing?
I can't really tell how she's doing.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like she feels disconnected.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Has she been, she's been sick for a while?
She has, yes.
Yeah.
She's sick like on and off.
Yeah. And listen at me closely. I'm by no means am I saying that your mother is in the spirit world. That's not what I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
But what I am telling you is I can tell what state she's in, that she's kind of between worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would be really, really good, especially now, of course, all the time. And I'm sure you are doing this because, by the way, she's telling me you are a wonderful daughter. And she really gets strength, and she's so proud of you, and she wished that she could, just, could do more, do more for you. But trust me, she has given all of the best of herself to you. To you. Know that. And she's very proud of you.
Yeah.
But when you get a chance, call your mother and make sure you share
Yeah.
with her everything. I want you to share with her what you're doing because she really, even if it seems like she's not receiving it, she is. She's she really
Okay.
is taking it in and it really makes a difference. And here's something else you can do because I know that Brenda, you can channel very well. And so, what I want you to do is before you go to sleep at night, I want you to have a conversation with your mother's higher self. Tell her everything you want to tell
Mm.
her, share stuff with her,
Yeah.
you know? And I guarantee you, when you two do connect or talk on the phone again, you're going to get confirmation that she can hear you, she can feel you, she can even see you, right? And that'll be a way to connect with your mother. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was thinking about her today actually while driving, and I was like, man, like just thinking about her being in school,
Yeah.
and yeah, so that's like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, confirmation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then as far as your energy go, you have a very, very, very big leak in the back of your heart chakra and also in your solar plex and your root chakra. So, you know what I need you to do? I need you to get out a pen, Brenda, a piece of paper. I need you to write some of that beautiful poetry. You're so good with words and you're so good with storytelling. And I need you to get back into that energy because, really, believe it or not, that's going to help you balance out everything that's going on with school. This is just kind of a little rough patch. I don't want you to give up. Okay? Have faith in yourself.
Okay.
You can do this. And I want you to work on putting things. You got to get a little bit more organized. And I promise you, Ms.Blue, listen, I've been there. And some days I'm still there. So I know it can be challenging, but do you have the lucky blueprint by chance?
I do, and I tried doing it again, but
Yeah.
every time I try,
Mm-hmm.
like I can't get through it.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, that's okay. It just means that there's some lessons
Okay.
in that area that you need to go back over. But I want you to do the lucky blueprint again. I want you to do that lucky
Okay.
blueprint again. And then I want you to just get into your poetry, even us talking right now. And right now, I'm just kind of working on you while you're here and just kind of helping you. Even just having this conversation, the leaks are slowing up. They're slowing up. But I need you to get back into your self love, right? You got time for you. I want you to get back into nature. You got time to look outside the window or just go, walk down the sidewalk and come back up. You got time for that. You have time for that.
Mm-hmm.
And just know that you are on the right path. And also, I want you to, when that anxiety just comes over you, because it's in the atmosphere, just remind yourself that I will know what I need to know when I need to know it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Stay present. You're doing amazing. You're doing wonderful. Just stay present. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
Love you much. Peace and love. Wait.
I love you too.
You get
Oh,
sparkles.
thank you. I love
And
the
some more.
sparkles. I feel like I could
And
see them.
another sparkle. One more. We're going to get all them chakras. There you go. We got another one. And also, one of our soul family, Lisa, said to remind you that you can set a reminder in your phone for when to do the lucky blueprint. So that way you don't forget. So
Yes,
big shout
I need
out
to
to
do
Lisa for
that.
that one. That's right. Yes.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. All right. Peace and love. Hold the line.
Thank you, Miss Blue. Peace and love.
Oh, how amazing. I absolutely love it. Let's go to the next caller. Calling in from area code 9013. 9013, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. 9013.
Hello.
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 Oh, hi. Wait. Okay. Hello. Wait, Ms. Blue, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. This is like my first time calling. Like, I mean, I talk to you on Clubhouse all the time, but this is my first time calling this. So I'm like kind of fangirling over here.
Oh, well, we're so glad
But
to have you call in. Who's on the line, please, and tell us where you're calling from.
yes, yes. I'm Shara. I'm calling from Dallas. From Memphis, but calling from Dallas.
Okay, greetings, Shara. Yeah, and you're in Dallas. Welcome on in.
Yes. Yes, thank you, thank you. So, Ms. Blue, I'm calling because I would like a body scan, and I would like to know what's going on with my, particularly my womb area.
Your womb?
Oh no, like my womb. Yeah, like my womb, my reproductive system. So I would like to know what's going on. This is the third time this has happened in my life, and because I've been through it before, I'm trying not to, I guess, like, just be nervous about it. And I feel like because I've gone through it before, I know what to expect, and I know that I'm going to get through it, but it's just, it doesn't take away from the fact that I'm still going through it, and it's hard. And I just would like to know, if there's like any spiritual significance. I don't know, like, I want to know what I can do so that way I never have to experience this again.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see what is going on. Let's see. Number one, let me ask you a question. Did you have a miscarriage?
Yes. This was like a while. This was like years ago, though.
Here's what I'm going to recommend, because I feel like some of the complications that you're having is because maybe I see, like, maybe there's some things on your cervix, that they just need to just take a look at. Just take a look. Take a look. I think that has something to do with everything that's happening now. It's from that miscarriage, and it doesn't look like it's anything. I'm not picking up anything serious. But I feel like this is happening and it keeps coming back, and I show a piece of paper, so I know it's a test or something they're running or something showing up. I feel like you need to maybe talk to your health, your gynecologist, and have them go in and take a look and just make sure that everything is cleared up from that. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. That it had something to do with the way that miscarriage went. Did you have any kind of procedures done after the miscarriage?
No,
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah. Or just let them know that to have that. But I don't see this as being anything serious. When you say you don't want to have to go through it again, um, are you trying to get surgery or any of that stuff done?
So I'm not against it, but I'm one of those people, I believe in my
Yeah.
ability to heal
Here's
myself.
here's what I want you to do, because this is going to take a little longer than we have right here. I want you to email me because I know an amazing, she's a OBGYN doctor, but she's also a naturopathic doctor, and she's in Dallas. And she's highly intuitive. Email me. I'm going to give you a referral, give you her information, and you can check it out. And then we can also connect through email so I can go, because I'm all up in your yoni right now, and they in the blue room, they trying to, it's a lot going on.
I bet.
Shara says she don't want y'all all up in her yoni. And there are other ways. And someone did mention, which I think maybe I might have mentioned this to you before. Of course, about Queen Afua's work and doing that work. And I see you have done a lot of work. And I don't feel that I think this is something else. And you're looking in the completely wrong area of what's happening, of what's causing this. And this is what I'm saying. I promise you, when it's intuition, it's not going to make it make sense. It's not. But, there has to be a reason that you're telling me what you're telling me. And I say, did you have a miscarriage? And this isn't about a miscarriage, because I feel like that is what sort of triggered it. And I just see something there inside your cervix. But I'll give you those details. Email me at Question for Blue. Please, in the tagline, just put Ms.Blue, you told me to email you, star, 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 so I can make sure I get it. And I'll give you that. So this is what I want you to do, because I feel like it is a procedure that needs to be done, but that's what it is. It's nothing major, any of that. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ms. Blue.
You're so welcome. Thank you. Peace and love. Hold the line. I'm looking at y'all in the blue room. Let's go to 7372. 7372. You're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. 7372. Going once. Going twice. Gone. All right, we're going to go to the next caller calling in from area code 7866. 7866, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are.
Hey, Ms. Blue.
And where you're calling from. Greetings.
Hold on.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can. Who's on the line, please?
Hey, Ms. Blue, it's Justin.
Hey, Justin. Where are you calling from, Justin?
Sorry, I'm in South Carolina. I'm going to step outside. I'm in the gym.
You in the gym?
Yeah, sorry.
Wait a minute, y'all. Just hold on. Hold on. Because I want everybody to catch these vibes. Justin said, hold on a minute, because I'm in the gym. I know that's right. It's 12 o'clock at night and Justin is in the gym.
We got to get it in.
I know that's right. We got to get some sparkles.
Period.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, let me calm down. Okay, Ms. Blue, how you doing, first of all?
I'm good. How are you, Justin?
I'm good. I'm working. I'm working out.
I know that's right.
I'm feeling good.
That's good. That's good.
But outside of that, I wanted to get a body scan because
Mm-hmm.
there's some weird things going on. I've been having like these random spurts of like diarrhea that's like taking me out like the entire day. It's like the second time happening in the
Mm-hmm.
past couple of weeks, and
Mm-hmm.
that's like not normal for me. And I've been really tired, and like everything, it seems like everything I touch, I break. Like I keep breaking glass. It's like I touch it and then it crumbles.
Mm-hmm.
Like that keeps happening. So I'm like something. It must be something energetic going around. So I
Mm-hmm.
need to get Ms. Blue because I know she'll know.
Yeah. Well, you are running your energy at a high rate of speed. I mean, hence you are in the gym. I will tell you this, it is are you taking any supplements right now?
No, I mostly just teas. Like I drink a lot of tea, but I don't
Well,
take
that's a
supplements or anything.
supplement, you know. I mean, you know,
That's
t-
true.
it's a supplement too. I feel like it's something you're taking. And oddly enough, this
Mm.
is coming up with people who have never had any problems. Lots of health fitness people who are, and I say that like I don't have a clue, but people who, really are into their fitness and their bodies. They're having sort of
Mhm.
these weird things go on. This is what I want you to do. Stop the tease, right?
Okay.
Give it about 2 weeks. Slow down a little bit. Slow
Okay.
down. So we don't need to be 12, 1 o'clock in the morning in the gym 2, 3 times a day. I know you.
Okay.
I know you getting the Superman going on, but we gonna pat it down just a little bit for about give it about 2 weeks. Energetically, our
Okay.
bodies are integrating, and weird stuff is happening to the body. The other thing I want to
Mhm.
remind you of too is make sure you're not drinking alkaline water.
It hasn't been alkaline, but I've been getting it from like out of the refrigerator, and I kind of had a feeling that was something.
Yeah.
And my water bottle broke today,
Trying to let
and
you
I
know,
keep getting it
let
out of the
it
refrigerator, and
go.
I yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Fine.
yeah, just stay off the alkaline water, right? And no
Okay.
spring water. Just get you some
Mm.
reverse osmosis water. No artisan water, none of that fancy shit that nobody regulates.
Mhm.
Just get you some of that. Just get you some
I thought it was
regular
the
water.
water. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And just kind of lay
Okay.
off and give yourself 2 weeks because, we'll be moving past this energy and just kind of slow down a little bit. I know the sun is coming out. I feel you. And you want to be ready,
You know.
but just
Mhm.
slow down a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
I can do that. I can do that.
But other than that, everything
Thank
looks
you.
good. Everything looks good. Oh, and congratulations. You're really cutting down on the water. Not the water. I'm looking in chat. You're really cutting down, same difference on the worrying.
Yes.
You are
Yes.
doing
Yes. Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
Like I went in your brain and it is not all crazy. It's kind of quiet.
Mm.
I mean, it's
Mm.
a little bit of conversation going on, but it's not nothing like I've seen this week.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
That I needed that confirmation.
excellent work on listening to your intuition, listening to your body, and just trusting where you are. But I need you to, the physical activity, just kind of wheel it back just for a little bit, not for a lifetime, but just until we move past this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Everything looks beautiful. Thank you, Justin. Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, yeah. Giving us
You're
sparkles.
so welcome.
Thank you.
Peace and love. Hold the line. Wow. I don't know. This is like the third person that this energy has come up, and I've seen you guys have said it too. I told you, especially this month, February. Now, we're going to have other months when energy is very electric, but it's very electric. Everything is so sensitive in our bodies. Remember, we are we have chemistry going on in our body. And when we're mixing certain things, when we're mixing certain thoughts, when we're mixing things with certain environment, chemical reaction is happening, especially with all of this downloads and things that are going on. Slow down, take it easy, rest. Rest. As much rest as you possibly can. Yes, things are moving forward, but everybody want to do go gadget. And I promise you, this isn't the time for the go gadget. Let's kind of slow it down a little bit because we're already speeding up. The planet is speeding up. And it's kind of like if you get seasick. If anyone has ever gotten seasick, or you get sick when you're on the airplane, it's kind of this whole thing going on. Yes, Will, thank you for everything. That's right. That's right. Yes, that's right. Ms.Blue said the cosmos is using, that's right, to clean up real quick and get some stuff out of the way. And boy, are we cleaning up. Y'all are cleaning up. Let's go to the next caller. Calling in from area code, I think I'm here, 7027. 7027. You're live on Planet Remix.
Yes.
Yes, hello.
Yes, Hi, this is Wizza.
Hi, Wizza. Oh, I love that name. Hi, Wizza. Where are you calling from?
Well, right now I'm working, so I'm somewhere in New Mexico, but I'm calling from Vegas.
I love it. Multicultural sister, state to state.
Yeah, I'm a truck driver. So.
Oh
my
you
gosh.
are not going to believe this. Yeah, you will. But anyway.
Yeah, I will.
Thank you for being a truck driver, and thank you for being a girl truck driver, a goddess truck driver. I often will watch the shows on YouTube, and there's some young sisters out there driving trucks, and it just fascinates the hell out of me that you can get behind all that power, and you can be driving down the road. When I'm driving and I look up and see a woman, I'm like, blow the horn, blow the horn.
Right. That's how I feel every time I see especially a Black woman driving.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, and they're already asking, do you have a blog? You need to get a blog, girl. I love watching those. You need to get a blog. I love watching the truckers. I love it.
No, I haven't started one. I actually just started team driving with my brother-in-law and his brother in October.
Okay.
So I've been all over the place.
How's it going? I know you called in to ask us questions, but I got questions for you. I love it.
It's pretty cool. The only thing that stresses me out is the springtime because I'm really scared of tornadoes, and we drive through Tornado Alley every.
Oh, you guys come through Texas. You come through Texas. Oklahoma.
We go through Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be all right. Your ancestors said they got you. You'll be fine, girl.
Okay. Because I've been asking them, like, hold me down.
When you get to one side, the tornado gonna hit on the other. By the time it's time for you to go back, you ain't gonna be in it. You'll be good.
Oh, that's amazing to hear. Because I've been actually trying to calm myself from having that anxiety of thinking about it, and I'm like,
because then you're telling it to come get you. You don't want it to come get you.
Right. But I was literally saying before you said my number, I was like, I will talk to Miss Blue tonight.
There you go. See, just like you said that and it happened. I want you to
Mhm.
hold that
Right.
attitude. Look, I will make it through this tornado season perfectly fine. So will
Right.
all of my loved ones. We will be fine. There you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been really thinking about that because I was like I can't talk, I can't really think too much about it for, because I know my manifestations come pretty quick and I'm like I don't want to
Mhm.
have it come through, so I was like let me focus on something else.
There you go. There
So
you go. There you go.
yeah,
I love it. Do you
and
have your
I'm
name
like
on your
really
truck?
excited. No, I work for a small company out of California, so
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
That's all right. That's
yeah,
all right. You can get a nameplate and put it in the window. We got you.
right,
Go ahead.
right.
Okay. Listen, look at me. I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you a couple of years ago. I don't even know how I found it. It's a show called Icing where the truckers drive
Yep, I've seen
across
that.
in Canada, and they drive across the
Yeah.
river. And oh
Yeah.
my goodness, talk about nerves on edge, but they have some interesting
Right.
stories and I just love it. I just love it. And when I seen this one young sister, she from South Carolina and she drive, but she always have issues. Car brake,
Mhm.
flat tire, not having her
Yeah,
paperwork
we
straight, you know,
man.
you know, the riffraff, the riffraff.
It's been like that too with me. But
And
I work so
mhm,
much, I'm never at home,
mhm.
and it's a lot for me. Um, but I do have a couple of questions. So
Yes, yes. I mean, you let me get
okay,
mines out. Cause listen, these truckers, they making talk about money. Listen,
yeah,
I'd be the
yeah. That's
psychic.
that's been my main thing is
I'd be the truck driving psychic, giving readings while going down the freeway, you know?
right. That's normally what normally happens with me though, because like people, I just talk to people, but everywhere I go, I've been really tapping into my
Oh, yes.
feminine energy. So I've been
Hmm.
really working on that and keeping grounded.
Well,
So
beautiful,
I
beautiful.
I
Okay,
make sure I'm just smiling and everything.
that's it. Let me shut
But
up. Let me listen. Go ahead. Go ahead, Wizard. We
okay,
got questions here, but go ahead. Go ahead.
one of my main questions that I've had, and it's been really pondering me for a few years. So my brother passed in 2017,
Mm-hmm.
and I got custody of his son,
Mm-hmm.
and we did a DNA test,
Mm-hmm.
and it came back inconclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So it made me start thinking about if me and my brother actually have the same father.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been wondering, like, who my father is.
Mm-hmm.
And I've asked my mother, and she keeps telling me the father that I have is my father. And then I said, but I don't look like none of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's 28 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait.
I just,
Wait. How many? Wait.
my father supposedly has 28 kids.
Well, Papa was a rolling stone, baby.
All right. But
I know y'all didn't catch
I,
that,
I,
but I heard that 28.
right. But
Mm-hmm.
my question is that I'm just trying to figure out if he is actually my real father. I don't want to ask my brothers and sisters for a DNA test because I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
offend them,
Mm-hmm.
but I just don't know.
Okay. Let me tell you honestly what I picked up
Mhm.
right away.
Mhm.
Because when you did the DNA test on your brother's son, did they have a
Mhm.
card on him or did you do the DNA?
We actually had to do it through state.
I understand that, but I'm saying, did they have a blood card for your brother on file?
Not at that moment
Okay,
because
so
they had to get it from the coroners.
Okay. But is that what they use for the DNA test, or did your mother or father, did they do
Well,
the Mhm.
me and my mother went to do the DNA test,
Mhm.
and it came back inconclusive. And then they did the DNA test with my brother's oldest son, and that's how they came back that they were brothers.
Okay. They did a DNA test with your brother's oldest son,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how they came. Okay. So, all right. So it's making sense. So, here's what I want you to know. That is your father.
Okay.
That is your father. What you're feeling, though, honestly, if you want to get to the bottom of what you felt and maybe some things you felt through your life, ask your mother
Mm-hmm.
about what was happening around the time she was with your father. Because at that time,
She told me.
they had some crazy stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that's what you're picking up. And because of
Okay.
that, you have always been, I mean, it's 28 of you, but you've always been that different child. You've always been
Yep, I
different.
am.
You understand? And I know people don't
Mm-hmm.
want to believe this. This may sound crazy, but I promise you, I've seen it. I've done enough readings. And because you've held that energy for so long, you literally have altered your features
Mm-hmm.
from a child.
Yeah, I don't look nothing like them. Mm-hmm.
But that is because so much of what you wanted to do as a child is to run away, leave,
Wow.
get out of here, go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You,
And it's still, I still feel that way. I keep on saying I want to
mm-hmm.
be on an island somewhere. I
Yes.
want to get away. I'm always trying to get away from somewhere.
Well, listen, you're getting your wish and you are altering everything about you. So that clears that up.
Mm.
The other thing I just want
Mm-hmm.
you to keep in mind whenever you are doing what we call DNA tests, and DNA tests are
Mm-hmm.
being done, if any of the parties have ever had a blood transfusion or had any
Mm.
kind of special treatment, it has altered their DNA.
Mm. And that's how, like with my nephew, I believe he probably did have blood transfusion. He was born at 25 weeks,
Yeah.
and I adopted him. So yeah.
Yeah. So he's not going to have the same blood as you guys. But the
Okay.
doubt was there, even though he brought the doubt back up,
Right.
but it was always
Right.
in you. You understand? But here's what I
Mm-hmm.
want you to know, that you chose your birth family and they chose you.
Okay.
Really, what you want to run away from is you elected in this
Mm-hmm.
lifetime to raise your consciousness.
Mm.
That's it. But I promise you, if you hold that thought enough, and I'm going to share this with you really quick. I did a live the other day about a workshop that I did 2018, 2017. The debate is still out when it happened. But anywho, called the Stardust Collection and Pretty Girl Magic, the Blueprint to Self-Love Workshop. And in that workshop, I had some magical brushes that I charged up and I had been working with. And I literally showed women how to remove blemishes from their face, from their bodies, saying different mantras, holding the brushes a certain way. And this is makeup brushes, but there's no makeup that's being used. And how you can literally alter. I know because I've done it to myself. You can alter the way you look with intention and understanding. This is actually not something I invented. It is an ancient technique. And I learned a long time ago, you can literally change your looks. And you
Wow.
can do that with your thoughts. Literally. I went to school with this boy who was 5 feet tall. And all through high school, he kept saying, I'm going to be 6 feet. Do you know by the time we graduated, he grew? He was 6 feet.
Mm. And it's crazy. I've been like in the mirror telling myself like, I've actually, because I've changed my eating habits,
Beautiful.
and I've lost like 20 pounds and
See?
since I changed it. And
Yeah.
I've just been looking in the mirror and I've been picturing myself the way I want myself to be.
Yes.
Physically and mentally.
Yes.
So I've just been really working on that. And I started listening to you when John from A Healthy Alternative was having an interview with his brother.
John and his
Yeah,
brother. Aren't
and
they amazing? Yeah.
and I've been actually binge listening to you, like, because I'm always on the road, and I love the longest videos. I just 4 hours, I'm listening, and it's helped so much. And when I get home and I do the shower and everything like that, and I've been actually toning myself, and it's been working a lot.
Oh, I love that. I love
And
that.
I truly thank you.
Oh.
And I do have one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
I did want to see if my brother is coming through.
Oh, yeah. Your brother was the one who told me that you're safe. And so is the family on the truck. Yeah.
Okay.
Your brother is coming through.
Okay.
And by the way, he is overjoyed at the amount of love you have. And he said, no matter, he could have 100 brothers and sisters. He just had a special connection and a love for you. Yeah.
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 Yeah, me and him, we grew up and it was pretty bad for us, but
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's around you all the time. He's around you all the time. He says all the time, and around his sons. He's so grateful for you and loves you so much. And he says he hears you when you're talking to him. He even hears you when you're fussing
I'm always
at
talking
him.
to him.
Yeah, he said he hears you when you're fussing at him. He hears you. And
I always tell him to watch over your sons. Watch over your sons. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He definitely for real is doing that, and he's so excited for this new chapter in your life. You know that you're doing. You know, everything about it. And by the way, he's acknowledging your hair. So I guess you did something different with your hair?
Oh, I have locks.
Yeah, he's showing me that. He's like, okay. Yes. So there you go. More confirmation that he is around you. He loves you. He loves the whole family, loves his children, but definitely has so much love for you. And he's with you every step of the way. Yeah. Yeah. And so grateful.
Because like me and him had a conversation a couple of weeks before he passed. Because he was always in and out of jail and everything. And he was like, I'm off the papers. And I was like, I'm happy for you. And he's like, no, be happy with me. And I was like, and it just like, that was our last conversation. But yeah. And then I knew that's when I was really into my spirituality was because the day that before he passed, I was asking him, who do you want to see? Who do you want to see? Because I told him, we got this, because he's a protector.
Yeah.
And I told him, we got this. Like, I'm a protect the family from now on. You're okay to go. So yeah. I'm just glad that he's happy.
Yeah.
And
he is.
He's okay.
He really struggled a lot here. He told me he was a pretend bad boy. He said deep down inside he's a real softy.
He pretended very well for us.
He said deep down inside he was a real softy. He really was. He had a lot of love.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much for that
You're
because
so welcome.
I just wanted to make sure I was doing good by his son
Oh,
because
yes.
his son is going through a lot. So it's just like I just wanted to make sure I was doing
Yeah.
good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
And I did change his middle name to my brother's name. So I was like,
okay.
I asked him, I'm like, is that okay for me to change his name
Yes. Yes. He
before I
he
changed
definitely
it?
gives you that. And here's the thing, the more
Mhm.
confident you have in you, the
Mhm.
better it will be for his son.
Okay.
And so, let him know that his dad is there. And I see that he has some jewelry or something of his dad's that belonged
Yeah,
to his
and I got
father. Yeah. So he's
and
acknowledging. Hmm?
yes, he does. Oh, he's talking about the oldest one. Okay, and I've been my oldest nephew. I've always talked to him because he has autism, and he's
Mm-hmm.
really the last time he's seen his father was on when my brother was in the hospital. So
Okay. And
that's the only time he's seen him.
and his youngest son as well too.
Yeah, his youngest son, I have him. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I had some jewelry of his, and I
Yes.
got it lost, and I was so down on that, and I was just like, man, that's all
No,
we
no, no.
had,
So
So.
so this is what your brother wants you to do is to buy him
Mhm.
a necklace from him.
Okay.
That's what he needs to get. Buy
Okay.
him a necklace for him. And if
Okay.
by chance you could get it to him on Valentine's Day,
Mm.
if you
I'll be
could,
home then too.
if you can,
Mhm.
that would be amazing. And let him know that his
Okay.
dad wanted him to have that. And don't keep harping on you
Okay.
lost the jewelry. Get him a piece of
Okay.
jewelry from his dad and let him know his father is always with him. And he's very
Yeah, I
proud of
always
him.
tell him that.
Very proud. Let
Okay.
me ask you a question. How old is he now?
Mhm.
Is he 13?
He's 16. He's
Okay.
16.
16. He's
Mhm.
16. Okay. I don't know why 13 came up. Hmm.
13 was a rough time for him.
Okay, maybe this is when this started. So really keep a close eye on him and, you
Mhm.
know, don't discount having him with you as much as possible. He may even, when school is out, want to be on the road with you if that's possible. You know,
Mhm.
those kind of things with him. But he is. It's gonna
Yeah,
be tough,
he
but
he
he's gonna
yeah,
make
he
it through
wants
this.
to be there, but his mother. He
Hmm.
wants to be there, but his mother is the issue.
Well, here's the thing. He's 16.
Mhm.
And soon he will be able
Mhm.
to choose where he gets to be.
Right.
Yep. And just remind him of that and support his mother being with him because that's important too. You
Okay.
get it? That's important
Okay.
too. So support
Yeah.
him, just support what his mother is doing. I know sometimes what
Okay.
happens and we all have been kids and it's the good
Mhm.
parent versus the bad parent or good guardian versus the bad guardian. And especially because he has
Right.
so many things that he's dealing with. You get it? Don't let him
Yeah,
pit you
yeah, yeah.
against this. Don't because he
Mhm.
does it when he can't get his way. You get it? And then he
Yeah.
falls back
Mhm.
on his father is not here. And then you being
Right,
such the
right.
loving sister, the wonderful aunt, and then you do, you kind of get caught up into it because he looks like his dad. You kind of get caught up in
Yes.
that whole
Identical.
yeah, he's telling me he looks like him. And you get caught up in that whole little
Mhm.
sob story with him. Don't do that. You won't be serving him.
Okay.
Give him love, show him love, and support what his mother is telling him. Because you have a beautiful way of
Okay.
very intuitively, you're clairsentience, you can pick up on feelings.
Mhm.
So just explain it
Yes.
to him in a way that supports his mother and let him know you also understand why she's doing that and why it's the best for him at this time. Because his mother is not a bad mother.
Okay.
She just doesn't want
No.
anything to happen to her baby. And of course, of course.
Yeah, because a lot of things have happened, so
Yeah.
that's why now she's very protective over him.
Yeah, of course. So
Yeah.
you respect that with her.
Mhm.
So, let him know
Yeah.
that. But yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you have to
Yeah.
call back in and let us know. We have truckers that listen to the remix. They
Mhm.
will call us when they're on the road. When they have pulled over, they're like, "Listen, I'm Miss Blue. I'm listening. We're calling." So
Yeah.
call in anytime, anytime.
Okay. Yeah, because right now my brother-in-law is driving, so this is the time I normally be asleep. But I was like, not tonight. I'm listening to this live tonight.
Oh,
So
I
yeah,
love it.
and
Well,
I'm and
mhm.
and you also cleared up something for me too, because I've been wondering if I was like clairvoyant,
Yeah, you're
clairsentient, or
clairsentience.
clairaudience.
Mm.
Sometimes I hear
You
and
will.
I know I'm
You
very,
will.
very emotional, and I feel
Mm-hmm.
emotions too. So I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I
So
was just wondering, and you clarified it.
yeah, you're
Mhm.
clairsentience, but here's the thing, that's your dominant one. But once you work with the
Mhm.
clair, that one of them,
Mhm.
eventually they all come online. So it
Right.
it, it
Because
doesn't matter.
I be hearing
Mm-hmm.
people talking to me,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm very visual.
Yes.
Um, like I seen
Clairvoyant.
my brother's face when I was laying here. I seen
Mm-hmm.
his face just pop up, and I'm like, okay, he's here.
Yeah.
And then, um, like I see visions with even if I'm just laying in my room and
Yes.
I open my eyes and it's pitch black, but it's bright. It's
Yes.
real bright lights, and I can see just pictures popping up and
Mm-hmm.
everything, and then that gets me to thinking, oh, let me look for my ancestors. So I've been
Yes.
doing ancestral searches and stuff
Oh,
like that.
that's
But
yeah.
ever since I was a kid, I used to just be like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
Well, welcome home. Welcome to another home here
thank
on
you,
Planet Remix. And you can do the same thing.
thank
I
you.
want you to know your feelings is what gets you in the door. That's what unlocks the door. Is if you put the
Okay.
feelings, then you will see, then you will hear, then you will
Mhm.
know. You understand? So anything you
Right.
want to manifest, just get into that feeling of already having it be
Mhm.
done, and that's how you're going to know. That's how you're going to know. Yep.
Thank Thank you. Yeah, because my manifestation sometimes be working too quick. Like
Yeah,
I
because
had
your
a I
feelings are
had went and looked
so
at a house
strong.
and I said this is my house, and 2 days later I had the keys. So I'm
I
like, yeah,
love it.
sometimes it works really quick.
There it is. There it is. Well, thank you
Well,
so
thank you
much,
so
Wizza.
much.
Is it Wizza? Am I saying it right? Wizza?
Yeah, Wizza.
I love
Mhm.
that name.
And then my brother's name was Wiz.
Oh, Wizza and
Yeah.
Wiz.
Yeah.
Wow. The Wonder Twins. I
Yeah.
love it. Well, there you go. Have fun on the road. You guys be
Thank
safe
you.
and peace and love.
Okay. Thank
Oh,
you. Thank you.
oh,
Bye bye.
how amazing was that call? We got a lady trucker in the house. I love it. All right, we're going to go to the next caller. How we doing, Soul Family? Let's go to the next caller calling in from area code 3027. 3027, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Ms.Blue, it's Jonathan.
Oh, hey,
Calling.
Jonathan. Oh my goodness. How are
Formally,
you?
I'm doing well. Doing well. I got on earlier and you shouted me out and I was like, oh hey Miss Blue, I'm here. I usually just be quiet.
Yes.
So I was like, well let me get on here and see if I can, chat with you for a little bit, chat
Yeah.
real quick.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you a funny story.
Sure.
Well, I won't say whenever, but I will tell you this. If I cut on my TV, like lately, I don't know about you guys, but some nights I may get 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep, and I'm up.
Mm.
I'm not tired afterwards, but I'm up. But if I cut on the TV and I go to YouTube, your video comes up. I'm like, what the what?
Wow, really?
Your channel literally comes up. And I have never, listen at me, I have never watched it from my television.
Right.
And I seen it the other night and you had your cowboy hat on. I said, look at Jonathan. Because at first I was like, who is this brother on here? What is he getting ready to talk about? I said, let me click here.
Cool.
And I clicked and it was you. It was you. I was like, how cool is that? I do have a question for you when you finish, but I know you called in for me, but I have a question for you.
Okay. Well, who should go first, really?
You go first. You go first. You go first. I'm going to get my question in.
Okay.
Well,
okay,
maybe
okay.
I should
okay,
get
cool.
mine's out the way. So I'm a
okay,
little
well,
confused. I'm a little confused. I want you to help me out.
Sure.
So I remember when you came on, and I remember the show you did, and thank you again, because I thank you every time I think about it, for giving me that beautiful shout out. And I'm so glad that I could help you along your journey, because I think your journey is amazing, fantastic. And
Absolutely. Thank you.
I went and watched the channel you and your brother have together. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. This was a while back, like when all of this happened. I click because someone came on my Instagram and said, there's a brother on YouTube that is singing your praises, and said your name. And I went to look it up, and that's how I found it. Okay. So stay right there for me. So I go to the channel and I see, I believe it's you and your brother. That's your brother, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. But then I seen another guy that looked like you and your brother. And I said, is that another brother?
Is he dark skinned and he's got growing locks? They're on the shorter side, but
yeah. Is his name Chris?
So there's Chris, then there's me, Jonathan, then there's Steven.
Yes.
That's one of my other brothers. Yeah,
so
on the channel. Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, are they friends or are they brothers?
Yeah.
I'm like, which one is talking and who's talking? Because you guys look alike. Are any of you guys twins?
So you know what's funny about that? None of my siblings are twins, but for some reason, so Chris is like, 3 or 4 years my senior, and when I was in high school, one of my classmates was like, "Are you guys twins?" And he's also like 4 inches taller than me. I mean, are y'all twins? And I'm just like, what? No, we don't. I didn't think that we looked anything alike.
I got confused. Maybe it's the energy. Maybe it's the energy, because I kept saying, "Is that Jonathan?" Then I was like, "No." Well, I don't know.
Perhaps. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So how many siblings do you have, if you don't mind?
I have, oh my gosh. So between all the, okay, so there's 5 that are like, fully, same parents and everything. Then there's just like, halves and stuff like that. And so total, I think it's like 7 or 8 of us, not 20, what was it, 28? Not 28.
But... Did you hear that? I'm like, wait a minute.
Yes. That was, I was just like, what?
28.
I thought maybe she misspoke at first.
That's why I was like, I know y'all not listening, because I heard that and was like, wait, what? 28.
Oh, that tripped me out. Real
wow. Quick. Yeah. So I just was curious about that, because it seemed like all of you 3 are about the same age. That's why I was like, are they triplets, twins? What's going on? Yeah, because it seems like you guys are the same age. It really does.
Well, we're definitely close. Stephen and Chris are like, I don't know, a year and a half apart or something like
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
yeah.
And
So,
shouts out
yeah,
to
they're
Stephen
pretty
too,
close.
and Chris, and you. Just an amazing family. Just really beautiful. And so now everybody wants to know, Jonathan. Tell them your channel because they want to know your channel.
Oh yeah. So my channel on YouTube is just Johnny Jupiter, Jonny, and Jupiter, and I just started that. Well, I guess last year, and I just started posting, and I don't know, was it July or August of last year? So,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been doing pretty good to post at least like one video a week, and just
Yeah.
seeing where that goes. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I got my book. I wrote a book for when I was my time in the military,
Mm.
specifically when I was in Afghanistan,
Oh
and I
wow, you
started
were in.
like voice
Okay.
recording it, and yeah,
Yeah, you
so
may
I don't
get
know.
that EGOT award.
That's one of the new. That's one of the new online online awards, right? Or
No, the EGOT award is what Viola Davis got for reading her book. But to get an EGOT award, which is like the highest recognition, like it's higher than an Oscar, a Grammy, but you have to
mhm.
have one, I think, of all of them, like a Grammy, an Oscar, and
Oh
all of that.
yeah,
And then,
Emmy,
yeah,
Grammy, Oscar, and the Tonys, right?
yes, the Tony, and she did at her Viola Davis did the voice for for her written book. She did the audio book and won an award, which put her in the category to receive an EGOT award. Yeah.
Wow. Sheesh. Yeah, she's. I watched her interview on Hot Ones. She's quite the actress.
Yeah, she's
No, that's
amazing.
dope.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Okay, now we
Oh
can I
boy.
can answer your question. I was just curious about the brothers. It was given the Wayne brothers
Oh
for a
yeah.
minute. I was like, this is
Oh
given
yeah.
Wayne brothers.
Well, shoot, maybe I'm trusting that given enough time, we'll start getting that Wayans Brothers money too.
I'm
The
telling
wealth
you, I'm
start
sure
coming in
you
flowing like,
will. I'm
yeah.
sure you will. Amazing health channel that you know your channel, your brothers to the brothers to well, all of y'all be over there. The brothers channel, it's just amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's been quite a journey. It's been quite a journey for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
well, Miss Blue, it's so cool. I'm getting to speak to you again tonight. I kind of had a question. I know one of the things that you mentioned to me before when I got to speak to you was, the plant medicine being a thing that will kind of help me direct my path. And I haven't had a chance with that yet. I'm kind of basically waiting till I get to South America,
Mm.
because I feel like I feel that's why I've been drawn there. So I
Mm-hmm.
know that that's probably stuff that's still forthcoming.
Mm-hmm.
But I was curious about, because I had done mediumship before, and I did this class,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to do it for my girlfriend one day,
Mm-hmm.
and I hadn't really done it since you know since the class, and I'm just like, is there something that maybe, I don't know, maybe that happened, or I just feel a little bit less connected. It's not. I didn't really nurture it because I was just kind of getting into it just because out of curiosity during this time in 2019,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It's like, is there
Well,
I
it
don't know if there's like a
definitely
blockage
hasn't
or.
gone away. Interesting enough, the beautiful thing is like we all have the ability to connect with our ancestors. We know that. And then of course,
Yeah.
there will be some of us that really have either nurtured ourselves or have the desire to be able to do that for other people. Now, two things will happen. Um, a lot of times it's not that it goes away, it's just you don't have anyone to do it for. Does that make sense?
Right.
So if let's say, for instance, a friend calls you up and just says, "Hey, Jonathan, my grandmother or great grandfather passed away, and I always had this question, and I was wondering." I guarantee you jump back into mode. You'd go back into
Right.
mode and say, "Well, let's see if we can talk to him."
Right.
But if
Right.
the opportunity isn't there to present itself, it's not there. But here's what I would tell you to do. I did a Clubhouse talk in Astro Magic on Clubhouse, and I gave out one of the things that my guides taught me very early on. I'm not a coffee drinker. I love tea more. I don't really do coffee, but I love the smell of coffee. And I could never really figured it
Mm-hmm.
out. But my guides told me, anytime you want to connect with the ancestors or loved ones, you get you a brown paper bag and you put some coffee in it and you smell it and just sort of take yourself into a vision. And I promise you, they will show up. They will show up, and it also
Wow.
will open up. It will open up. It really connects with the pineal gland, and that aroma coming in, it's an ancient scent, like sandalwood. You can do it with essential oils. Get you some sandalwood, get you some frankincense and myrrh. These are ancient scents that have been on the planet forever. And if you use them, just take them, rub them on your hands, maybe put a little bit on your third eye. And that scent, that aroma will allow your mental mind to move out of the way so that you can elevate your consciousness and get into that space. It's kind of like
Right.
a sweet spot. And the more you do it, the more you will find your sweet spot, and it will become second nature. So I will tell you, when I first, as an adult, because as children, I'm sure we all had this awareness and it was seamless for us, right? Um,
Right.
it's seamless for us. But as we grow up, go to school, people tell us what we can't do and can do, and we start listening to the outside world. We sort of kind of disconnect that energy unless we've made an agreement, like all of us here, to be able to get into that. To get to raise our consciousness. Now,
Right.
I don't want to lose my thought, but what I wanted to say, because I could say a lot about this, but what I wanted to say is that if you have the desire to do it, you can do it. It's not gone, and you're not even disconnected. It's about you finding your sweet spot with it. And then I would encourage you to find someone in history and just put it out there that you want to talk to them. Hence the reason for years here, you guys know, that I have really invited you all to connect with your spirit guides. Same thing. You're working that muscle, you're working that energetic portal to make that connection. So that's it. You're still
Oh.
um you're highly let me choose my words carefully. You're highly psychic, you know, very, very psychic, to be able to do it. Yeah. Yeah. And you have mediumship
Okay.
abilities. You're a psychic and medium. All mediums are psychic, but all psychics are not mediums. So there are some people who are
Right.
psychics, but it's just not what they are to do. They're not mediums, you know? They're
Right.
not. Yeah, they're not. But you haven't lost that ability. It's just you're not doing it. You understand? And then
Right.
sometimes, we don't like to think about spirits being gatekeepers. They're not really gatekeepers, but they don't get excited if you're not excited. And then
Right.
know your why. Why do you want to do it? Because when you can bring that to the table, it really just allows you to get in the flow more. It allows the energy to flow easier for you. And it's just a smoother transition. So it's just about setting your intention, having a ritual for it. If that ritual is no more than sitting down and washing your hands and, you know, I don't know, changing your t shirt, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be nothing over the top and grandiose. That is not required. But just make it
Right.
something that you really, really want to connect with. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. That's helpful because I was here. I was wondering. I'm just like, man, I know I never really did it outside of the classroom setting, and then
Oh, yeah. Well, the
I had experience.
classroom, yeah, that's just the facade, but it makes us feel like, we got permission to do it. And what I want to challenge you to
Right.
do is to, yes, it's great that you took a class and you got the foundation, but do it outside the classroom. You know, find
Right.
maybe your favorite actor, find like the gentleman today when I was standing in line, he told me Michael Jackson is still alive, so very, very different.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Cool. I'm definitely gonna do the thing with the scents and the coffee
I'm
grounds
telling
because
you, the coffee
I
bean, you can even use coffee bean or coffee grounds. Like I said, I don't drink coffee. I don't even like coffee like that. Every now and again, I'm up for some Starbucks, but that's not really my thing. But just smelling it, the aroma, you know, there's a
right.
couple of ways of
Okay.
what our ancestors say will take you to heaven. And through your senses is how you get there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bet. Yeah. And I think smell is one of my stronger senses, so I think
Mm,
that'll
yeah.
be really good for me. That'll be really good for me.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, I is is it okay if I ask
Yes. Mm-hmm.
one more question?
Mm-hmm.
Because I just everybody always asks about the spirit guides, and the first time we spoke, I didn't ask, and I'm just just curious about my spirit guides and you know
Mm-hmm.
that whole thing. Is there something that I'm going to practice, definitely going to practice connecting myself, but right now I've got the ultimate connector. So
Okay, well, beautiful. So you want to know how many spirit guides you have? You have 21 spirit guides. I'm not going to give the whole
wow,
breakdown, but I
21.
will tell you one of them is something else.
Okay. Ooh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
So have fun with those 21. And, it makes me think about the song with Drake, 21. Can you do some? Anyway.
Do
Anyway.
something for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Blue.
Oh,
Well, thank you
beautiful.
very much. I appreciate. I'm grateful to have had this opportunity to speak with you again. So
Yes, thank you. Thank you as well, Jonathan. Peace and love. Hold the line.
yeah. All right. Blessings.
Blessings. What a beautiful call and what a beautiful brother with some amazing energy. You guys definitely check him out, Jonathan Jupiter. I see someone ask the question, what's the difference between channeling and mediumship? Ooh, good question. Mediumship, think of yourself as the bridge between worlds. And so mediumship is when you're connecting one spirit to another spirit. It can be, right? You're just the medium that goes between the spirit world, often loved ones, those we love, those we care about, ancestors, and sometimes, yeah, I'll say we'll keep it to that. And often in the mediumship, it's a different type of communication that you're doing, even though those terms are a little, they can intertwine themselves. When channeling comes about, we channel all the time. We are channeling information from our higher self. We are channeling from our spirit guides. We are channeling from the gods and goddesses, from angels, from the universe, from other entities, from other worlds, from ourselves in past lives. Um, yeah, yeah, from ourselves in past lives, ourselves in the future, from nature. We are channeling information from all of those different places. So a channel usually is more about receiving. Not that you don't ask questions in channeling, but often channeling, you're kind of going in with a different intention than being a bridge, because usually when you're doing mediumship work, you're not doing it for yourself. Like you're connecting something. You're taking this spirit and you're giving information to someone else or for something else. It doesn't even have to be a person, or it can be for something else. And you are the bridge between the two parties or the two spirits communication. You're in the middle. You sit in the middle of that. You're the bridge where they both get to come and meet and do their thing. Yeah. hmm And with channeling, it's a little different, the channeling of the different entities. It's more about receiving. It's about receiving. You're receiving information. You're channeling that information. So it's coming in. Like if I were to pick up my radio and cut on the radio and put it on a station, on a channel. That's why we call it a channel. I am receiving what that channel is putting out. I'm receiving it. It doesn't mean I won't interpret it and I won't share it, but I'm not going in to bridge the worlds or bridge the dimensions or bridge the spirits together. I'm channeling. I'm receiving. Yeah. T McDougal said what Ms.Blue said. Yeah, and do we channel at random? Yeah, we can. We can definitely channel things at random. We really can. This is what I love about this question. Channeling seems to be more personal. Mediumship is more like a service. Not really. I would beg to differ. I think they both can be very intimate and very personal. Some of the most powerful work I do is channeling. And if you've never is my mediumship work, excuse me. The mediumship work is some of the most personal work I've ever done because it has brought people closure. It has literally allowed them to live their lives, to know that there is a connection between their loved ones and, they're able to make that connection. And when you think about it, even all of our great books, from the Bible, from every book, those are channeled messages. And in some cases, it's mediumship that's being done. Channeling is ghost and medium is conjuring. I'm sure that we all have our definition of it, but that is definitely mine. I think they both are incredible, very healing, very transforming, and it's a natural state that all of us can do. Yeah. I think it is. And a ghost, by the way, listen, we can do a whole class on this soon, but a ghost, oh, wait, speaking of which, don't worry, I'm going to go to the next caller, but I wanted to let you guys know if you, oh, you meant the movies. Thank you, Almighty Justice. Where's my button? Hold on, let me find it. Okay, I was getting a little worried there, but I was like, it's okay. Everybody gets to do it their way. I'm like a ghost. I'm like, not so much. But anywho, I want to let y'all know that I was doing some feng shui, still working on my office. I feel like when I'm done, maybe I can do a reveal. Even though nothing will be new. If anything, I'm just getting rid of stuff. But I found some of the brushes. And the question I asked on the live, and if you go to our Instagram page, you can see it. I found a couple of sets because the workshop sold out. And I had ordered some more from the manufacturer, but they couldn't get it to me for like months, literally. So by the time the brush kits came in, the workshop was long over. And to be honest, I totally forgot about it by the time I got them. But I was saying that I had some because so many people talk about that workshop, and I was either going to put something together so you can get the brushes, or do you think you would want the brushes and the workshop? And I wanted you guys to let me know. And for those of you who reached out, I got you. And like I said, I may have about 20, 30 sets. It's not a whole bunch. But I would love for you all to experience them and be able to have that. So if you didn't get a chance to listen or you hadn't heard me talk about it, I would love for you to go to the Instagram page. Everything is in the show notes. Look at the live on the Remix Radio page. And then send me an email, questionforblue@gmail.com, and let me know. Let me know what you want. I know some of you have let me know, and yes, I'm keeping count. And we can go from there and decide whether you can get the brushes or you can get the brushes in the workshop. I believe channeling, but I have a fear of attracting unwanted entities. I have a fear, but at the same time, I feel I'm ignorant about what it really is and a misconception. Well, the fear part, I understand that with the channeling. And this is why you need to set some intention and make sure that you know what you're channeling and what vibration. You need to be in a high vibration. When I am not in a high vibration, I don't do readings. I'm not doing mediumship. I'm not trying to channel nothing. None of that. None of it. Because the spirit world has dimensions, and based on your frequency, that's where you come in at. So you shouldn't be doing any of this. If you're in a very low frequency, it can be a very slippery slope trying to hop your ass in the spirit world. You really can. But set an intention, say a prayer, for who? If you really want to connect with your grandmother, really wait until you are filled with joy, you're excited and you're happy. That's when you do it. Yeah. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Yeah. How can you know if they're mediumship powers? Because you will have the connection. You'll be able to do it. So when someone comes on and I'm telling them things that they haven't told me about their loved one who passed away, you will receive confirmation. I do what's called evidential mediumship. And when I do it in one-on-one sessions, it's more intense. Here, I'm able to give you guys, I always want to give you what you need, but I'm not able to spend that kind of time, or else we get one or two callers in a night, you know? Yeah, but don't worry, I got something coming for y'all. Those of you who want to dive in deep, got something coming for y'all. So, yeah, let's go back to the phone lines. Can we do that? This is great discussion. This is great discussion. So let's go to the phone lines. Calling in from area code 6267, 6267, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are. And did I go to you already? I think I did. Wrong person. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me go here. I done strolled up, y'all. See, listening to y'all, I'm all off track. Let me get it together here. Let me go to 3036. 3036, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, Ms. Blue. This is Renee from Dallas.
Hello, Renee from Dallas. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. So this is my first time calling, and I just have a lot going on.
Yeah,
so I really
I
don't
see
know.
it.
I think
I see it. I see it. And I just want to, I'm going to give you some sparkles,
Okay.
Renee, before we get talking. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know, like if I guess I need like a body scan, and I guess I want to know how many spirit guides I have as well.
Is
that horrible?
Okay. So you have a leak in the back and the front of your heart chakra, and also a leak in your solar plex and in your root chakra.
Oh, goodness.
You are taking in energy, though, beautifully in your crown chakra.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, wow.
You're really taking in a lot of energy in through your crown chakra and through the back of your third eye.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Really. So, what that tells me. Mm. Okay, so this whole relationship,
Which relationship?
tell me when all of this started, because I see that this has to do with the relationship breaking up.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really had a relationship
Think
in a
back,
while.
do me a favor, and I'm not talking necessarily intimate, but there was someone in your life, I feel like 6-7 months ago, and that has drastically changed. Friendship could have been a close friend, could have been someone you thought was a friend. I just show that a big part of what started to spiral was there's a big loss, and there was like a big loss and a big disappointment.
6 or 7 months ago.
And it could have been a little longer. I really suck with time. So, just to be fair, let's just go back a year or so ago. Because you're carrying around a lot of sadness and sorrow. So tell me what's going on.
The only relationship I would probably be a little bit sad over would be my little cousin, which we grew up together, so we always said we were sisters. And she's hurt me a lot throughout the years, and I had to let go this time, forgive.
Okay. So do me a favor, because how this works, Renee, is you got to be honest. That's the relationship.
That's the one?
Yeah. Yeah. That is what started all of this. That is what started. You see, because if you got to know that there was some adjustments that had to be made that was pretty tough for you and that relationship, then you got to know it's happening in other relationships too.
Oh, yeah. And my mom.
Oh yeah. But that goes further back than your cousin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seems like everyone that comes into my life feels as though it's okay to be disrespectful or hurtful, and then if I respond, then the world has ended.
Yeah.
Because I respond.
Right.
But as long as I sit back and take it, it's okay.
That's right. So do me a favor, because I want to help you get out of denial. We can fix this tonight, Renee. I promise you.
Okay.
You will be on 1,000. We can fix this tonight, because when I said relationship, you act like you were clueless. I don't know. Not sure. None. But you just said everyone who comes in my life, I don't know why, they think it's okay to disrespect me or to do things to me. And if I say something back, then basically you're the bad guy.
Yeah. Well, I have a group of friends that I talk to on a daily basis. Maybe that's who we're talking about. And two of them are I thought, they were really good friends. And probably about 6 or 7 months ago, it was a really big argument between me and two other people, and my two friends didn't have my back.
Okay.
And,
so again,
I kind of have backed away.
This is everything that I said to you, that you were acting like, I don't know what you're talking about, Ms.Blue. I'm clueless.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think, to me, I guess I really see them as that important. Like, it hurt me at the moment, and then I thought I let it go. And I was good, because we're okay.
You haven't let any of it go, but we can fix this. And when you come back and listen, I want you to come back, download this recording, or after the show and it's up on YouTube, I want you to come back and listen to this again, okay? Because you're going to get some great breakthrough. Okay. And you asked the question, you said, I don't know why people in my life think that they can do whatever they want to me and disrespect you, for lack of a better word, and expect you not to say a word about it. It's because you're doing it to yourself. You have got to learn how to love, Renee. really get into loving you. We teach people how to treat us by how we treat ourselves. So it's not about treating other people bad. It's not even about, it is about standing up for yourself, but how about you don't be around people where that is necessary? Because we're not talking about random people on the street. We're talking about people you have invited into your life, or either they're a part of your family. That is not where you should be fighting to be heard. Okay? But this is where you can start really focusing on what Renee needs. What does Renee want? What makes Renee happy? And when you start loving you, everyone else will love you as much as you love you. Get it? If you are not excited about Renee, nobody else is going to be excited about Renee. If you keep breaking promises to Renee, everybody else is going to break promises to Renee. If you keep disrespecting and treating Renee bad, then everybody else is going to disrespect and treat Renee bad. Your mother, that's a whole nother story. We just got to love her for who she is. Real talk. And I don't mean to be disrespectful. She has her own challenges that she's working through. But the key is you're not that little girl anymore. And so you can't keep doing the same thing you've always done and asking, why does it all end the same? That's the definition of insanity. So you can turn all of this around by focusing on you, focusing on, it doesn't mean you don't have enough love for the people in your life. You do still have the love. But when you stop lying to yourself, people will stop lying to you. And even if they choose not to stop lying to you, you will see the truth so clear, you won't even second guess it.
Wow.
Told you. We can fix this this is a easy fix because it has nothing to do with anybody else. This is all telling you, come back home. You remember that old commercial? You may not be old enough where they say, come back to Jamaica. Come back to
Yeah.
Jamaica. What old is what's new. Yeah. You need to come back to Renee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
That's all. You just need to love you. Figure out what brings you joy. Figure out what makes you happy. And then do it till you're satisfied. Figure out what makes you happy. Because if I ask you now, you don't have an answer for what makes Renee happy.
Nope, I don't know.
So look how exciting that is. You get to wake up tomorrow and say, guess what? I'm going to take a couple of hours today and I'm going to figure out what makes me happy. Is it going for a walk? Is it seeing the sunrise? Is it, going to a museum? Is it, going to hang out in a park? Is it driving? Whatever it is that makes you happy, find it. Because you've lost the joy in your life. And I don't want to give warnings, but I do want to let you know that some of the emotional components for diabetes and issues with the blood in the sense is the loss of joy, the loss of sweetness in your life. And you need to bring some more sweetness into your life. You need to bring some more joy in your life. And as much as everyone would like to believe that it involves everyone but you. That is simply not true. All right?
Yeah.
But you
Thank
got
you.
this. You got this step by step and day by day. So I want you to just allow people to be where they are. And I need you to focus on you. Focus on nurturing you. Focus on loving you. And I'm going to give you a big hug because you need it. Give you some more sparkles. There you go. There you go. One more.
Thank you.
That's what I want you to
Thank
do.
you.
And listen to your intuition because I'm telling you, your crown chakra, even your third eye, beautiful. But you have decided to let your mind take over. And I don't want you to do that. Stop chasing endless thoughts. Figure out what makes you happy. Figure out what you love and you enjoy and do it. Yeah. All right.
You're so awesome.
You're
I
so
so
awesome.
appreciate you.
Love you too. Have a beautiful night. And anytime you want to come over here and get some laughs, come in the blue room, hang out, be with good people and good vibes. And yeah.
I will.
Yeah. Focus on you for a
Thank
while.
you.
You're welcome. Peace and love. Hold the line.
Will do. Peace
Love
and
you
love.
too.
Bye.
How beautiful. Let's go to the next caller. Holla. 8768. 8768. You're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, night, Ms.Blue. It's Griffin calling from Jamaica.
Hey, Griffin, I just sung the song, Come Back to Jamaica. Hey, Griffin.
What going, Ms.Blue?
What going, Griffin?
Okay. It's been a good week, and
Ooh, is it raining? Is it raining there, Griffin?
No, it's not raining right now.
Well, come closer, because it sounds like it's raining over there. Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dang it. Griffin call dropped. He's going to have to call back in. Hopefully he can get back in. Let me go to the next caller calling in from area code 9178. Maybe that's what I heard. The call was going to drop. Goodness. 9178.
Hi, good evening, Ms. Blue.
Yes, hello. Good evening. Greetings. Who's on the line?
Hi, this is Latavia. This is my second time calling in.
Hi, Latavia.
Thank you for having me
Notorious.
here.
I just want to sing Notorious when I hear your name. Notorious Latavia. Beautiful name, Latavia.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Well, I just want to have like a I've been having like a very rough week at work,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm reliving my past at this new job that I currently have. I don't know if I'm sabotaging myself or if the universe is trying to teach me something that I'm supposed to learn to get over this. So I don't know if you can help me out with this.
Mm-hmm. I want to make sure I
Yeah.
understand if I can hear you correctly. So, because you're kind of coming in a little bit, and my patois, I can speak a little patois, but let me let me make sure I heard you correctly. So you said you had a situation that happened at work. And this situation at work, you want to make sure because you're feeling some kind of way about it, right? and you feeling some kind of way about the people to the point where you basically don't want to be there no more. But you want to make sure you ain't sabotaging yourself.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I want to tell you. Well, let me digress. Because a part of you wants to know, were you wrong about the way you responded?
Correct.
And I hate to tell you this. I'm not going to say you was wrong, but it wasn't the best way to handle it. It wasn't.
Okay.
But it's okay. All right? It's okay. But I will tell you this. No one is out to get you. So stop putting that thought out there. No one's out to get you. None of this. It's a situation that happened. A lot of people were in their feelings. And you know how you are, because you really don't like it when people tell you what to do. You really don't. Like, honestly, I feel like you should be working for yourself. And I know you want to, and you eventually will. And that's what I want you to know. And here's something else I want you to hold on to. Right now, you are working for yourself. I mean, you don't get paid and give them back their money, do you?
No.
Okay. So you are working for yourself. And I want you to go to work and put yourself in that mindset that you are working for you. That's why you're there. This is not someone holding a gun to your head, forcing you to come here every single day. You are doing this by choice, right? And you also know that when the time comes for you to make that transition and to get things the way that you want for the business you want to do, which, by the way, you're not 100% clear on what that should look like. Or shall I say where you want to do it, because you kind of want to do it somewhere else. You're going to get that opportunity.
That is so correct.
Yeah, you're going to get that opportunity. But a lot of this is because you see this as the enemy. Not because you hate it, because you're damn good at what you do. It's only because you don't want to do it anymore. You feel like this is not what you should be doing. And I say, I agree with you. I think you should be doing something. You know, I see a couple of things. I see you working in the field of healing, but then I'm tasting some food too. Like, woo, I'm tasting some
Oh my
good stuff.
goodness. That is exactly what I love to do. Cooking.
Oh my goodness, you can cook, girl. My
Exactly
goodness.
what I love to do.
I just had a piece of curry goat. Some yellow rice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it tastes amazing. So know that this is just getting you to where you want to be. And I want you to take all that frustration, all that anger from the situation, and I want you to get you a notebook, and I want you to start writing things out and putting them down, because this is how you're going to manifest it.
Yes. I literally have started doing that. I must say that.
Beautiful. So get a notebook, write it down. The new moon is coming up. This is the perfect time to plant those seeds. Matter of fact, get you an avocado plant or some kind of plant and plant a physical seed. Write down everything that you want on there that you want to work towards manifesting, and put it underneath the plant. So every time that you water the plant, you will be watering and nurturing your vision of what you wish to manifest. It's coming. Don't allow this to cause you to get off track. You're going to know it's not going to be out of anger that you leave. It's not even going to be out of frustration. You're going to be so at peace when that time comes, and you're going to be so clear, and things will start to line themselves up. But I feel like you're going to do it transition, like you're going to do it. You're going to be working, and then you're going to also be building your business at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh yes, you are so correct.
Yeah. So you can take all of those daggers out those people back.
Yes.
Because you're giving them the evil eye every time you walk in there.
Because I really don't want to be there anymore. It's like, oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. And so let me ask you a question then.
So
Let's do this.
Hmm?
Why don't you just quit and do what you want to do?
Well, that's the thing is, like, I'm a single mom at this point, and I'm raising a 7-year-old who's like, if I quit, it's like I have no income coming in. So that's my only reason I'm staying here for now.
So here's the thing. Because we don't want to confuse the universe, and you don't want to get fired. Right. The thing is, just know that your time is coming. It's just not right now. But you have to get excited and raise your energy for where you're at so you can move to where you need to be. Now, there's some people, Ms.Blue will tell them, oh, quit today. When they tell me they quit, I tell them, congratulations. I'm not picking that up for you, but you're free to do whatever you want to do, but I'm not picking that up. I feel like it's just going to be a little further down the line, and the right opportunity is going to come. It's almost like it's going to fall in your lap, but you have to be in the right frequency to get it. And hating this job is not the way to do it. It's not. And then here's the thing. Yeah. If you know it can't happen now, maybe look for something that's closer in the feel of what you want to do.
Right.
Yep. But it's on its way. Yeah. I can taste it. I can taste the food. I can taste it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yep. And one other thing, I have it's lately I've been feeling like so drained. I know that I'm already frustrated about that, but for some reason it's like a few days like I don't have energy.
Yeah, you're upgrading. You're upgrading. Everyone's going through it. That's why I've been telling people, when you can take a nap, take a nap. When you can rest. Our energy is just going to be that way, but it's going to shift soon. But just take a rest when you can. Even if you know what? I'm really not sleepy. Just sit down, relax. It's not going to kill you to go to bed with the dishes not done. It's not going to kill you. It's not. I know you think it is, but it's not.
Right.
It's not. It's not. So just know that your body is recalibrating. And that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. You're taking in a lot of energy. That's why we don't want to waste no good, juicy energy and sending it out negatively. We don't want to do that. You want to save all of it for you.
Yeah.
All of it for you. Yeah. But so many people, you are not alone. There's nothing wrong. You just need to slow down. When you can, relax. When you can get an extra nap in, take an extra nap.
All right. Can I ask you one more question before we leave? Can you say how many spirit guides I have? Because I mean, it's like
yes, you have.
I knew my dad, but I'm not certain.
Well, your dad's not a spirit guide; he's an ancestor. But you have 37 spirit guides.
Oh, wow.
I know. That's what I said.
Wow.
That's more than the sister that came on with 28 brothers and sisters. Yeah, you have
wow.
37 spirit guides, and they are all here to help you with your new beginning and help you manifest it. Yeah. And one of them is something else. And you also have a spirit animal with you, and that spirit animal is an owl. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're so welcome. Well,
Well,
peace
thank you
and
so
love
much.
to you. There you go. All right.
Peace and love
Peace
to
and
you
love.
as well.
Yeah. And make sure
Okay,
you
thank
call
you.
back
Bye-bye.
and let us know. Remember, you're going to get excited. You're
Yes.
going to get in a higher vibration. And how you change your vibration is through your thoughts. Your thoughts and your feelings. Yeah. So you can do that. So peace and love.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Thank you. Oh, that was so good. Good, good, good. Let's go to 3475. 3475, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Hello?
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 Oh, wow, I got through.
Yeah, you
All
got
right, so hi. My name is my name is Tamika from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, my hometown, Brooklyn. I thought you was going to say Slim Shady because you said, my name is.
Nah.
No, that's okay. I ain't going to play with it. You a Brooklyn girl. Lola's doing her thing. We can't play with it. Yes. How are you?
Well, I'm okay for the most part.
Mm-hmm. This your first
I
time
was
calling
just-
in?
Yeah, actually it is. Well, no, technically second, but I chickened out the first time, so
Oh. Not chicken out.
yeah, pretty much. So
Oh. Let me give me one. You said Tanika? Tamika, give me 1 second. I want to let you guys know if you're trying to call in, we are technically in the after hours. So you won't be able, if you're on the phone lines, stay there. But you won't be able to get through on the phone lines because we are in the after hours. So that's the reason why. I keep trying to tell y'all, we done did over 3 hours of this. But yeah, so we're going to keep going. Okay, go ahead, Tanika. How can I help you?
well, I'm really just curious about how my mother, my aunts, and my uncle are doing. All three of them passed away, and I kind of have a personal thing with just the days and when they really passed away. But anyway, my mom passed away about 2019.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt passed away last year in November, and then my uncle passed away on the 24th of last month. So
Of last month, okay.
I was just wondering how they're doing, where they went,
Yeah.
or if they're
just what?
If they're just confused, rolling around, trying to figure out where to go or what's going on and whatnot. I hope it's not the case. I just
No.
hope
They're
transition to just
they're not confused at all. In fact, I don't know why. My throat, which I think that had something to do with your mom, but your mother, they are all doing amazing. And your mother was the one really to help, believe it or not, your aunt and your uncle cross over. But they're all doing amazing. Your mother she's just hugging you right now. She's got her arms out and she's saying, I'm so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. So sorry. But your mother is fine. Your aunt Everything, matter of fact, they are all standing around you, every single one of them. Your mother just had a birthday not too long ago.
Yeah, she's one of the September folk.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's acknowledging that she knows that you did something for her birthday. Um, and she's grateful for that. Now, interesting enough, your mother was she was a little different. Let me not say it that way. She's letting me know that a lot of things are new to her, but she's a very smart lady. And she caught on really, really quick, but she is doing wonderful. Matter of fact, she has her garden. She's able to do the things, walk around like she wants, have her house like she wants, very particular in things that she likes. And she's doing wonderful. Very particular. Like she's showing me, like, I'm like, okay. Very particular. And she's around the family, but she is not stuck and she's not lost. But I will tell you what you're feeling. And you probably felt it more with your mother than anyone else because what happened during this whole Roro situation, and because so many people were leaving the planet, they were put into almost like, when you get ready to take a flight and you have to go through PSA check. And then you sit in the area and you're waiting in front of the terminals. This is where they had people on the planet. Everyone was in this waiting area, but they were playing pool and some people were sitting down and they were watching their favorite TV shows and they had lounges and some of them were line dancing. Others were swimming, like they had swimming pool. They were getting massages. They were taking classes because, and the guides tell me, they didn't let everyone leave because that would have thrown the whole entire planet into sorrow. So slowly they were leaving, but they were still so close. So a lot of people were saying when they had relatives who passed, it's like they didn't really feel they passed and they felt like they were still there. Even had dreams about them walking around, looking around, and doing things. It's because they hadn't left Earth plane yet. They were just waiting until it was their turn to ascend, to ascend on. So, yes, your mother, all of them are doing amazing. By the way, Are you the youngest child?
I'm technically the middle child. I'm a twin.
You're a twin. Okay. Well, okay. So she's saying daughter. So is it all girls?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is her because she's acknowledging that. And she's acknowledging her girls, but there was something unique about you. Did you have a part of your mother's name or someone in the family? What is the connection that's a little different than your sisters with your mother?
I'm not too sure unless it might be maybe the love of green. I don't know.
Well, she's showing something and she's telling me like you're her number one. So I don't know if were you with her when she was about to pass? Was it just you? It's something between you and her that she's acknowledging the connection between the two of you. Which, by the way, she's doing an amazing job because your mother was holy sanctified woman, She's doing a good job.
Well,
She's doing a good
let's
job,
see.
though. She's doing a good job. And she's learning so much from you, she says. So much she's learning from you. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I won't say that I did the best, but sometime before she passed away, I used to handle some of the things for her, like washing clothes, dropping off my niece, or going to the store, picking up food, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, she's letting me know like you're kind of her apple in her eye. Doesn't mean she doesn't love your other two sisters, but she does. But she's acknowledging you and she's acknowledging everything that you did. And she loves you so much. She loves all of her children. She loves her whole family, but she loves you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a birthmark?
I have a number of them.
Mm-hmm. Because she's acknowledging your birthmarks. And ooh, okay. She's acknowledging your birthmarks. By the way, your birthmarks are maps. They're maps from around the world and past lives.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. So when you get a chance, just take a picture of one and pull out a map and find it. Mm-hmm.
That would be interesting, but I wouldn't know how to really go about it.
Of course
'Cause
you
I'm
do.
just looking at my hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you would have to pull up a map and take a look. You'll find some interesting clues about you and why you're kind of a little different.
And it could be any kind of map.
It just needs to be a map of the world. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think I could do that. a little bit later, but I think I could do that.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, don't play with it. Don't play with it. But there you go.
So,
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
if I may ask, what would you consider meditation? Because I would like to be further so I can actually try to contact. Yeah, always try. But I would like to be able to contact my mom either through my dreams or
Mm-hmm.
however I can, even if it's through cards. But
You can. You can
I would
talk
just
to
like to
you.
get to it. But
You can talk to your mom like you're talking to me. I want you to take a picture of your mother before you go to sleep. I want you to look at it and invite your mother to come visit you in the dream world. And then
okay,
I want you to keep talking to her. So whether you're doing it in your mind and say, Mom, show me a sign. You could be out and about and you could be walking in Brooklyn and just walking around shopping, and your mother will send you a sign. She often has sent you a sign when sometimes when you're thinking about her, you will hear a car horn. Brr, somebody will blow a horn outside. Messages will come, and you can just ask those questions and just know. The first thing I want you to do is just know that your mother is always with you. She's always right there with you. She's just a thought away. And even when you're not thinking of her, she is around you. She is around you.
okay.
When you're laying in bed and sometimes you open your eyes because you think someone's in the room, that's your mom. She's always around you. And she's learning how to do more things, but you have to keep your energy up high. And I know sometimes it's hard when we love, and especially a mother, and you miss her so much. But when you're just thinking about her, know she is there. But if you have her picture, you can look at her picture and you can invite her to come in your dreams. You can tell her, Mom, you know what? Today I'm getting ready to go shopping and I want you to send me a beautiful message. It could be someone in the grocery store and the lady just starts talking to you and you think, God, this lady reminds me of my mother used to say that. It could be a song you hear. It could be something you see. You will know the message is coming from your mother. Just trust that. Because she's around you.
And my uncle and my aunts are
Yeah.
wow.
Oh, they
My
are
aunt
fine. They
is
are all
fine.
hanging out together, laughing, talking, cooking, and being around the family. They are having an amazing time. Especially your uncle. Yeah, he hasn't changed.
I'm not surprised.
He hasn't changed. He's having a good time. Even right now with me, he's having a good time. Having a good time.
I can only imagine.
Yes.
All right.
There you go, sweetie. Well, peace and love. I'm going to give you some sparkles. Oh, your mother and your aunt loves the sparkles. They love the sparkles. So there you go. Peace and love. Thanks for calling in. Hold the line. Don't forget to check those maps out.
Okay.
All right. Peace and love.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so cool. Her mom was like, yeah, she got some cool birthmarks. I'm like, I see. Let's go to the next caller calling in from area code 9189. 9189, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, Ms.Blue. This is Unity from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
UNITY. Greetings, Unity.
UNITY, a.k.a. Juice. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I knew I was going to get on. I saw on the sides. I knew it.
I love it. I absolutely love it when you guys know your magic. I love it.
On the radio. My daughter, she just walked in the room.
Oh.
She gave me a up. She was like, she was so unbothered. She was like, yeah, okay.
You're on the radio. All right, Mom.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's so exciting. I was like, okay, I need to get myself together because I know I'm going to be hyper, so I need to, and then when you call my name, I was like, ah. And so I'm still just trying to calm myself down.
Aww. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes. So, let me see. What am I going to talk about now?
You finally got on. You surprised yourself. You're like, yeah, I know I'm going to get on. Now what do I say? What do I say?
Okay. My daughter's she's doing this hand signal for me to calm down. Because even when I do speaking engagements, I get so excited. I get so hyped. I'm just like,
that's a good thing. Yeah, that's good.
Yes. Okay. And it's all all the stuff you've been talking about tonight, even just ancestors and stuff coming through. Like my auntie Nisi came through today. And I didn't even realize it until hearing, other people talk about, their family members. And I was like, you did come through today. I was at I work with kids. And so they were talking about casinos and knock jokes. And so she used to always call with the jokes from the back of the Laffy Taffies.
Oh, yes.
And so every time
I love
she
it.
called, I knew it was going to be a Laffy Taffy joke. And I'm like, what's up, Auntie Nisi? And she would just tell us all kind of jokes. So it just dawned on me.
Oh, wow.
When everybody else was family members. And I'm like, she always comes through, but I always see her in my head and, I'm always talking to her. But when things like that happen, sometimes I just kind of just keep going and don't even really think about it until I'm like, oh, yeah, So
Yeah.
I might need to go to the casino because she was great at that. She would
Oh,
go and hit
wow.
for like
Yeah, you
20,
may want to do it now.
25,000.
You have to say, "Come on,
That's what I'm gonna
Auntie.
say.
Come
That's
on,
what you're gonna
Auntie."
tell me to do.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
okay. All right. So now, so my question is, so I'm from Tulsa,
Mhm,
and I've been here my whole life, but I'm
mhm.
really on the fence about moving. Like, should I move out the country? Should I, what should I do? Because I feel like things are kind of pushing me out of Tulsa,
Mhm.
just to go and explore. But at the same time, my daughter's really close to my mom, and so it's something that kind of weighs on me because I don't want them to, like, they're really, really close, and
Yeah.
so the guilt, I guess, I would feel between if I leave and, my daughter's not as close to, my mom
Mhm.
as, they've always been. And so that's just one of the things that I really worry about, and like how to not have that worry or have that weighing over me. And if
Yeah.
I should leave, if it's the time for me to leave, because I feel like with everything that's been going on, maybe it's that time. So,
Well, I will say this, and I know this may go against a lot. It's never a
mhm.
good idea to do anything out of fear.
Okay.
It's not. And I did hear you say, you want to go explore. So a part of that is really you want to go explore, but don't let
Mhm.
fear be the motivation to explore. Because truly at the heart
Okay.
of it, that's what you want to do. You want to see what
Mhm.
it's like to go other places. So here's the thing, you're way too far in the future. Why don't you go take a
Okay.
trip and visit
Okay.
before because you don't even really know where exactly you want to go.
That part.
So we don't need to start pulling our child away from Nana. We don't need to do that yet. That we're not even there yet.
Okay.
We don't even know if we just going around the corner. We don't know where we're going yet. So I don't want you to do that because see what happens is our mind wants to start to build a fear story. And so this is why you feel like you're caught in the
Mhm.
middle. If you decide to
Mhm.
move out the country because of all the things that are happening, that's fear. And then if you take your daughter, then now what is that going to do to their relation? That's fear. Do you get it? So don't build this
Yes.
story on fear. Build it on love.
Okay.
So start
Okay.
thinking about where you possibly could go stay and go visit, you know? Go
Okay.
go visit. Spend if it's possible, spend a month or two there. Go visit or spend a couple of weeks there, maybe 2 weeks there. Go visit, go look, go see, and then you'll be able to see and the story will unfold itself the way it needs to unfold. But don't bring fear into the puzzle because that's never a good idea to do anything because fear is
Okay.
not real. It's a mind made emotion.
Mhm.
It's not real. Because even if something horrible was going to happen, it would not be communicated to you in fear.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we
Okay.
got we got that question, right? How we doing?
Yes,
How we
we did.
doing?
We did. We doing good so far
See,
because
see, what you need to
even.
do, what you need to do is you need to go to the casino so
Mhm.
you could just, your aunt can help you hit a large sum of money so you ain't got to worry about even if you out the country and you need to come back for the weekend, you could just come on back. See, don't block your
That part
blessings,
right there.
you know?
Okay. 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 I
Yeah.
hear you. Okay, I hear you,
Yeah,
Auntie
because
Dixie.
it's
I hear you.
endless possibilities. You don't know how this could happen for you. And
Yeah.
and the good thing is you don't have to know how, but you know that it
Yeah.
is possible. It's possible.
It's not your mind's job to figure out how. That's not your mind's job. You're going to put it out there. You're going to take some good action steps, and the universe is going to support you every step of the way.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
See, that just took 20 years off your life.
It did. It did, because it's like, and that's the thing. Me and my daughter, we've always traveled. Even when she was first born, we were on the highway. We were in Chicago within like a couple weeks. You know, we've always been on the go. And so, like last year, traveling kind of slowed down. And so it's like now I'm like itching to get, to move, to do this. And I'm like, I don't need like,
And
so
I'm going to tell you what I tell everyone. Slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Get things in order. Make sure this isn't the time to just jump out the gates and go. Give it a little bit of time, because things will get clearer and clearer and clearer. And then you're going to know exactly when it's time to do that. But for now, have fun with it. Have fun with the possibilities of where you could go next. Where you could live next. What possibly could be next for you, your daughter, and your mom.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, and it sounds exciting. It's exciting. Yeah. Mhm.
It is. Just because I've been in Tulsa my whole life, so it's like I'm ready to go, but
We
at the
hear
same
you.
time I
Ain't
do need to
nothing
take
wrong with
proper.
Tulsa. You done said that 100 times. She said, I done been in Tulsa my whole life. My whole
And
life I had to fight. I get it though. No, but I truly understand. And I have lived so many places. I'm ready to sit my ass down, but I understand what you're saying.
And I think just in my mind, because my dad's always like, you need to get out of there. And I'm like, Tulsa, it's a really nice place. It's a nice place to go raise a
I have
family.
relatives
It's really
that
growing
live
right
there.
now.
I have relatives in Tulsa.
And also interesting, funny story. So when you had you were doing the series over the the seals.
Yes.
Okay, so my business is named after the movie Juice, Tupac movie, and I have a lot of correlations with Tupac. And so when you did that story, at the time when you did the story, Ms.Blue, let me tell you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, even down to the whole twin flame situation and the center of the universe. I remember I was thinking to myself, it would make sense that Tupac and Left Eye's energy would come back through to the center of the universe. And right at that time, when I said that, I looked to my left, and the person, the twin flame individual, was crossing me right at the exact same time. My mind, I was like, get out of town. Like, it was wild. It was wild. But that whole story was over forgiveness. But that was so wild. I looked at my phone. I was like,
that's the series Brother Balah and I did with those 7 seals. Those seals, transforming all of the shows in Planet Remix, but definitely, those seals. Oh my goodness.
That one was so in alignment with everything that was happening at that time. Even I had a relative that passed, and at the whole time at her funeral, you did the workshop over forgiveness.
Yes.
I should have took the workshop, but I made a different decision, and I didn't. But even I had a relative pass, and everybody kept talking about how forgiving she was, how forgiving she was. And so the lesson that was unconditional love and forgiveness. But thank you for that series, because it was so I was like, wow. I felt that whole thing was just for me. I was like, is she just in my mind? Like, what is going on?
Well, that's literally how the soul group works. And so these shows, even though they seem like they're just kind of coming out, but you guys know how we work. It's not. It is divine timing for us in this
Oh,
soul
it was.
group. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And even Brother Panic had I think he did it was like
Mm-hmm.
9 to 12 hour lecture on forgiveness, and I was
Oh,
like, this
wow.
must be something I really learned,
Wow.
like, because
Yeah.
all the teachers that I listened to had a lecture about forgiveness
Yeah, it
right at
was in
that
the
time. And
atmosphere,
I was
and
like,
you can feel it.
yeah,
You can literally feel it when it's in the atmosphere. And so, it's a beautiful thing that we have these places. Imagine if we didn't have Planet Remix in places like this to go to
yeah,
get our understanding. Oh my goodness.
yeah. Yeah, no, because I really feel like I would have been lost at that time because I didn't know what to do. But as soon as I was like, get out of, I kept saying, get out of town. Like, what is
But you was like, wait a minute, what is this?
right? I was like, are they talking directly to me? Because I was like, they're talking directly to me. I even made a
Absolutely.
juice called Rhodonite, which was about, and
Mm.
then the poem that Tupac made, the road
Yes.
that grew from concrete. Like,
Yes.
I was like, wow, I didn't even know about that poem
Mm.
until after I made the juice, and
Well,
then I listened to the lecture, and then I was like, what is going on? This is
I
wild.
let me ask you a question.
hmm
How many tattoos do you have?
I have 9 tattoos.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest of 9. So when the lady said, I thought 9 was a lot. When she said, I was like, wow.
Yeah, and
But yeah, I have
the
9
reason
tattoos.
I asked you that because I know for sure that that you're a part of the Thuggies.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh yeah, with Tupac. Oh yeah. That's your oversoul group. You're in that oversoul group. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
that makes
Definitely.
a lot of sense. Because I even have,
Mhm.
you even talked about birthmark. That's how I knew I was going to get on. When you start, I was like, okay, she's about to call my number. Because I have this birthmark that looks like a gunshot wound.
Mm.
And one of the things so when I was looking at researching birthmarks, because I wanted to understand my daughter's birthmark,
Mhm.
and the one that I came across, I was like, and so the whole correlation between, even when people call me Juice and you got the juice, and because when I watched that movie, Tupac was like, no, we got to watch it differently. He's like, people look at it as if I'm killing off my friends, but it's actually like killing off fear, cowardness,
Yes, they were
like all of
symbols.
these
Mhm.
different things.
Mhm.
They were symbols. He's like, so don't look at them as my friends. Look at it as the things that, because that's how I started my business. Because I was tired. I was fed up
Yeah.
with people, being ill around me. I was like, there's got to be something we can do. There's got to be something I can do.
Mhm.
And so when I watched that movie, that's how I got the name of, and anytime I wanted to stop, you got the juice, Tupac would come on. It would be a Tupac song on the radio. I'm like, bro, okay.
Time to go back and watch it. Time to go back and watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, how
Yeah.
beautiful is that? Yeah, but definitely check out your birthmark. It's a map. You will find it. It may
Okay.
take a little bit of time, but it will give you some insight as well too. Um, that's so
Okay.
beautiful. That's so beautiful. Mhm. Mhm.
Awesome. Yes, yes, yes. That's
Well,
awesome. Yeah, I wanted to get on. And even my number, 9189. I was like, yep. With the 9. So I could
would
do
you
it.
say,
I could do it.
I'm getting ready to get on. I'm about to get on. Well, we love it so
Yep.
much, and thank you so much for coming on and just sharing that
Yes.
beautiful experience with all of us, because we truly
Yes,
do learn
yes.
from each other. And thank you also for the reflection, and it's always good
Yes.
to hear stories, and that's why I love when I get to talk to you guys and you share how much the work really is connecting and impacting. We need to hear that and how it relates to you. That feedback is really,
Yeah.
really good. So I thank you so much for that. Yeah. Yeah. So peace and
Yes.
love to
Thank you for your
you.
platform. I appreciate you, Ms.Blue.
Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Hold it down there in the big T.
I will. I will.
All right. Peace and love. Hold the
All right.
line.
Have a great night.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Oh, how beautiful. All the calls, everyone, amazing tonight. I do want to let you all know we're about to get ready to get out of here because, yes, we are almost at 4 hours. Listen, we're not doing this. Not 4 hours, but It was so much fun. I enjoyed it. I definitely want you all to please come back. If you haven't liked and subscribed, I want to invite you to do that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I really want us to kind of just, keep pushing this content. I don't know what even to call it, these vibes out into the cosmos. More and more soul family is going to be waking up. And what a beautiful way for them to be able to come and discover Planet Remix and the Blue Room and discover it here. I know they're connecting on many other platforms, but I would love for us to connect more here on YouTube. I'm going to be doing some more here too, as well too. Definitely want you all to also make sure you come back. Leave some takeaways from your show, from the show tonight. I love it when you guys really, really give some thoughtful comments because so many people tell me, like, I just wanted to email you. I came across your show. Who is this person or who is that person? Who is Brittany? Who is, who is Shaniqua? Who is Lance? Who are these people? Because they leave some amazing comments that really help me to understand the show more, to really, want to listen to it more, all of these amazing things. So definitely want you guys to come back and leave a detailed comment, whether you're listening to it with us here live, if you're listening in the future, if you have come from the past to the present to even listen to this, wherever you are in time, space, or even outside of this reality, we invite you to come back and join us again and also leave a comment. So we're going to get ready to get out of here. I love you so much, soul family. Have an amazing, wonderful weekend. Remember, rest when you can. Also make sure, that you are knowing your magic, and know that we're in some sensitive times. And make sure you have some fun and also be good to each other. So peace and love. I love you all. Have an amazing, wonderful, wonderful morning,
Attention all secret
night,
agents, this is
evening.
an emergency broadcast from the headquarters. Please listen, we have agents missing.
Oh, thank you, T. Thank you, T. The book club. The book club. Okay, as you guys know, we are going to get to that book club. I have taken it down. So if you have the worksheets and the assignment, I have your email. I will be sending out an email very soon so that we can at least make it through the first 3 chapters. So that's the assignment. Read the first 3 chapters, answer the questions, and then when we get together, we're going to have a discussion about the book that we're reading, The Deep. So we're going to be getting into that. So we're going to get into that. If you know, you know. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. And yeah, we're going to get out of here. Peace and love. Ciao.